Hey, Shalom, brothers. Yahweh, all right? I want to say Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai. All right, I want to say double honors to our elders, the apostles, all the other elders out there, and all the brothers out there that's true to this, that's true to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. All right, gonna line this up properly here. Is it lined up properly? Go over this way.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, so another day in paradise. All right.
Yeah.
In Esau's paradise. And what's Esau's paradise? This modern day world right now, which is getting ready to be destroyed by the Heavenly Father. Correct. All right. We out here prophesying like we always do through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. And we're letting you know that, look, man, all this fuckery you see around, and through the spirit of the Lord, we're going to touch on all the subjects of what's going on in the world right now, man. And how we know, and that's how we know for sure more and more that we're very, very close to the demise of America. The so-called white man who's known as Esau. And the brother behind me got a precept already.
It's Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Right. The scripture says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion. First of all, the trumpet is the Bible. We're going to cut to the chase. This is the trumpet. In the ancient world, when they blew a trumpet on the towers, they warned the people or the masses in that particular city or town that the enemy is coming or that disaster is about to happen. So we're the watchmen, and we're sounding the trumpet right now, which is the word, which is the prophecies of the Heavenly Father. All right, and it says, "Blow ye a trumpet in Zion." Zion is Israel. You so-called Negroes, you Latinos, Native Americans. Ultimately, we're making this known to the whole world because the whole world watches this, and the other nations are being warned that their time to shine is coming to an end. All right, so go back to the scripture, bro.
Joel 2 and 1, it says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
And we're sounding an alarm in the Lord's holy mountain. All right, and who's the Lord's holy mountain? Israel. In this time, starting with the elect, the men that come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that put up that old man and come back to who they are, which we are the Israelites. We are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. The so-called white man calling himself a Jew is not a Jew. You so-called blacks that were brought here on cargo slave ships, you are the Jews according to the Bible. All right? Simple and plain. Come with it.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh.
And all the inhabitants of this land right here are going to tremble. Now, when you read the scripture right here, it's talking about ancient Israel, when we're being invaded in a chokehold right now. You see, Putin with me, but I'm saying he should be here at the G7 summit. All right? But, you know, I got Putin's number. Like talking shit, that proud shit. And the scriptures talk about how they speak lofty. And Putin speaks lofty too. He's an Edomite. They're both Edomite. And Esau is known for being proud. All right? Haughty, pompous. And the scriptures tell you how the Lord will take away his pomp. Yeah, you can hold that one. Come on.
It says, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
And it's very near. That's why we out here warning. To let you know that the day of the Lord is near. And it's not, like how the world teaches the end of the world. Oh, everything's going to be destroyed and we're all going to die.
Right.
No.
The earth is going to be destroyed.
Yeah, the earth, first of all, Ecclesiastes, the earth abides forever. All right? The earth, the Lord created the universe, the stars, the earth, the planets, the moons. He created the earth forever, man. To be here forever. All right? Somebody got that already? The earth abides forever? Yeah, get it back. Don't let it go away. All right? So all that BS that they teach you in the churches or the common folk, the common folk with their common knowledge out here. Oh, the earth. Oh, you see what's going on right now? Oh, a lot of stuff is happening. Oh, the world's coming to an end. And they have no understanding of what the world's coming to an end is talking about. And they're talking about the earth being blown up like Krypton. That's cartoon shit. All right? If you ain't got it, you can read up to the
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Read it.
Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. It says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh.
Right, one generation passes away. Like going back to the 60s, you had the 40s. Most of the adults in the 40s, most of them are old or died out. They died or they passed away, and another generation comes. And then that same generation from back then, they come in the future. And everything is recycled, man. Your spirit is recycled. Look, man.
There's no new thing under the sun.
Matter of fact, that's the scripture right there, right?
Yeah, the last part.
Yeah, well, I want you to go through. I want you to go through it like a lawnmower. All right.
It says.
Yeah, there's no new thing. When you die, is not. That's not it. So don't listen to the so-called white man telling you you only have one life to live. How the fuck does he know?
Now, and to prove that that's dealing with reincarnation, because what's that, Ecclesiastes 29, right?
Son.
It says there is no new thing under the sun, and then you read on, and it says, and there's no remembrance of the former things.
There's no remembrance showing you that you were here.
Right, showing you that you were here. In other words, there's a lock. That's why Yahweh Shai said he has the key, and he opens, and no man shutteth, and shutteth no man open, showing you that the spirit that dwells in your love, your mind, there's different doors. It's like it's a spiritual. Your mind is a spiritual thing, you know. And the Lord can open it. And, in your mind, there's something in there, in there that the Lord can unlock spiritual growth, to make yourself grow, to make yourself, disappear, reappear, to do spiritual things. But the Lord right now has it locked, right? According to the scripture, I say that you are gods, but ye shall die like men, right? So the Lord put that lock. It's similar to the flaming sword that the Lord put in the garden when Adam and Eve went off, and the serpent made them to go off. Because they said that, look, now they know about sin. Now they're going to be like unto us, knowing good and evil. And it said that the Lord set a flaming sword in the garden to keep man from becoming gods, becoming like angels. But that, it wasn't a real, like you look up in the sky, you keep on seeing a flaming sword, it's a spiritual thing. A lot that the Most High put up upon us, upon our people, upon Israel, to cause us, we're a great people. We're stronger than the scriptures say that. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, right? So we're physically, spiritually stronger than Esau, but why is he ruling? Because the Most High put it up that way. We had our power go down and made them come up.
Yeah.
For the time being.
Hey, what you just said, we're stronger than them physically and spiritually. Now there's a new thing now about this thing about killing yourself. What we call it, committing suicide.
Yeah.
Two hot shots of this world. I just committed suicide. That cooking faggot guy, Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain.
Bourdain. And then you had that bitch, which I didn't know who the fuck she was.
I didn't know who she was.
She's a make. If you were a faggot, you might know her. She makes purses and shit. Right?
Is that the coach?
Oh, I seen that.
Coach,
right.
Yeah, that
coach
bitch. The coach bag, yeah. Right? And then they showed you footage of her, and she's like real happy. She's making money. She's so proud of her business, but they still kill themselves. Now look at Jake, you so-called Negroes and Latinos. Look how you living. Let's use New York City. The average apartment in New York City is like a damn closet. You can't move. You get up, you hit your head on the fucking ceiling, man.
It's tight, yeah.
You take a crap on the toilet, your clothes fit. Your clothes fit with everything. Right. And then while you sitting there, the roaches are saying, hello, good morning. That's a typical.
Your walls ain't soundproof.
The walls ain't
soundproof.
soundproof.
Your woman.
Yeah, or
nigga next door listening, or
vice versa. You're hearing them getting down.
Or you hearing, yeah.
And it always happens.
Or you can have some moles next door, and you listen, or down the hall, and you listening to that bullshit.
Yeah, nasty stuff. All right.
It's
So you
just
live in,
Babylon,
so the way
man.
you living, but you don't really. I mean, Jake killed him, so you have Jake weirdos that commit suicide, but you don't hear it like that.
Right.
Even though we're living on the bottom, that's the point I'm making. These fuckers got everything, they still kill themselves.
Yeah.
We have problems. Come with it.
Real quick, because you mentioned, the elder Zion mentioned about you living more than one life, and the scripture tells you that. Because we're taught that YOLO bullshit, you only live once. This is Job 14, verse 14. If a man dies, shall he live again? By appointed time will I wait till my change comes.
What? He's breaking it down. You got it, Karam. I was just feeling this.
That's right. Yeah. Job is breaking it down because in another scripture he tells you that, look, though worms destroy this body, only in my flesh shall I see the coming of the Lord. And that's talking about Yahweh Shai's second coming. So if a man dies, he shall live again. You don't only just die, and deep down inside, spiritually, you know how people don't understand reincarnation. Some way inside you know that this is more to life than this bullshit that we live in. This meaningless existence that we live in. For us, it's meaningful because we live to serve the Lord.
And we know what's coming.
Right, we were made alive. See, the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that you find in this Bible quickens. Quickly, that's right. We're alive. And we understand. We have total understanding, man. That's why we have so much haters out there. Because here it is, we understand this stuff, which seems easy to us, but to them can't grasp it.
We can't grasp it, that's right.
Make sure y'all work it out in order and fashion. Don't wait for me to say, okay, brother, you, then you. Y'all work it out.
Ecclesiastes 1:4, once again. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
The earth, the word abide means to live. The earth lives forever. There's no blowing up the earth like Krypton. All right?
Yeah.
And then Superman got to be sent out to go to another place to go live. Or they had an episode of Twilight Zone where these people, they knew their planet was blowing up. And when you're watching the episode, you're thinking it's the earth. But in reality, it's another planet somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they were looking for the earth to live. It's just like our planet. We can go there and live. Ain't gonna be no shit like that, man. That's science fiction, all right? The Lord doesn't deal with science fiction. It's all about reality, man. Come.
This is Jude 1:4. It says, I will therefore put you in remembrance.
The Lord will put you in remembrance. Go back to what the elder Sakura just said. He has the keys to open up your mind. He opened up our minds, right? Yeah. When he called us.
Yeah, because look, man, how many times, right? If it lived in the world, I grew up as a fucking Roman Catholic, right? And I always went to like Bible study, whatever the fuck, you know, and we read the scriptures and or whatever. And even in my teenage years, before I came into the faith, I wouldn't read it. But I understand nothing. I was reading, and I'd be like, oh, I feel by reading this passage, I feel good. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna feel good if you don't understand what the hell you just read? It's sort of like Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch. He opened up in Isaiah, right, the prophecy of Yahushua, but he didn't understand exactly what the Lord had to send Philip to break it down to him. You know what I'm saying? So what was that? Romans 10? 10, 15 or something? No. In Romans about how can you preach? Yeah. So anyway, and even in the faith, you could be reading a passage, you know, and you know the breakdowns and stuff, but there's just one scripture that one day would just hit you, boom, and come to you because the Lord He gave it to you. It's like jewels, you know, and you be like, oh shit! All these times I read, right? All these times I read through this chapter, through this book, and I always skim over that until that one day. So showing you that the Lord, this ain't our thing. The Lord opens your mind to it, you know, and then you break it down. Yo, brother, look at that flannel, man, you know, and then you know, brother, start to. That's what it means to eat, you know, to eat with the Lord, you know, to sup with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is He feeding you, you know, you take that food, you eat it, you know, it nourishes your spirit, and then you nourish other brothers that too. Or you may ask a brother, yo, brother, you know about the scripture right here? And that brother might be like, oh yeah, man, I read it a long time ago, but I ain't really like to you know. So yeah.
How shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Right, so you got to this day, you know, I mean, we out there, right? Israelites of GMS, we out there, we pumping the word week in, week out, every day, doing a live show. But there's still Israelites out there that don't know what the fuck is going on. Because the Lord didn't appoint them that time to wake up. It even said, you can find me there at the last trump, there's going to be brothers waking up. So you got dudes, and they may pass you. I passed by a camp a long time in 1992. I guess Apostle Hart, it must have been his camp. I described the sign that I saw back then. In 1992, I was wild, crazy little motherfucker at 15 years old, going to clubs at 15 years old, man, Manhattan, and shit, motherfuckers, they'll let you in. They'll give a fuck back then. And I passed by the camp, but I was like, to some crazy shit, and I kept on bugging out with my friends, not knowing later on that the Lord was going to draw me in.
Yeah.
See, so it's a particular time. You don't choose the time. What's that? St. John, what's that? 15, 16, or 16, 15? Yeah, get that. So it's the Lord who will wake you up, pick you. You know, because why? Because you were once His, or you are His, and you followed Him before. You see. That's what the Lord said back then with the disciples. He said, there be some of you that shall not taste death. But did the 12 taste death back then? Yes, they did. So what was he talking about? At what particular time? Now, there be some of us that shall not taste death. And some of us will taste death, but that don't mean that you're not going to be delivered, because the dead shall rise first in Yahweh Shai. So it's a spirit. The main thing is that dying ain't shit. Dying is just a transition, you know? Actually, dying is living. And living in this fucked up setup is dying, man. But I think the Chinese, when their babies are born or somebody, they cry for them. They cry because they know they're gonna go through hell, you know? And when they die, they have a celebration. And that's how you're supposed to do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this ain't nothing but a big, you know?
It says, John 16, I'm going to start at 13. Howbeit, when He, the Spirit of truth, is come, He will guide you into all truth.
That's why we say Bahashim Rakat Padash, because it's a spirit, you know? The Holy Spirit is a real spirit that the Lord sends to you, you know? And wake you up. Ooh, He's awake. Or that same spirit could put you to sleep. You know? The Lord could cut his lifeline, man. And it's like you drop, you know what I'm saying? Or the Lord could raise you up, you know? Go ahead.
For He shall not speak of Himself, but whatsoever He shall hear, that shall He speak, and He will show you things to come. Verse 14.
St. John 6:3, it is the Spirit of quickening.
He shall glorify me, for He shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you. All things that the Father hath are mine. Therefore said I, that He shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while,
Only to the elect.
that's right.
Only to the elect, you know? Because if you're two nerds and you happen to stumble in this, you know, you're going to find your way out fast. Because the Lord ain't going to supplement with you, you know? To nourish your spirit, you know? Right.
A little while, and ye shall not see me. And again, a little while, and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. All right, that was good.
Okay, get that. Read John 6:3. You still got wrong. You got wrong. Okay, you got something wrong. But
This is Luke chapter 14. I'm just going straight to the point. It says 16. Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servants at some time to say to them that were bidden, Come, for all things are now ready. And they all with one consent began to make excuse. The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, to go and see it. I pray thee, have me excuse. And another said, I've bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excuse. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. So that servant came and shewed his lord these things. Then the master said to the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and the lanes of the city, and bring in the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done, as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. For I say unto you that none of those men which were right
In this world. And He put this world first before Himself, before doing the work of the Lord.
I mean, altogether they were met. They were met. In other words, the Lord did that because the Lord's righteous. So the Lord's a righteous judge, and He'll bring in somebody into the faith to mark them, so that they make sure that they are guilty to receive that punishment that's coming to them, man. You know, because to be honest, the 2/3 are the people that were in the wilderness that went off. You know what I'm saying? That died off in the wilderness. They went against the Lord after they seen the miracles, man. They seen the chariots. They seen, don't you know? They seen Mount Sinai in smoke, but they seen all the chariots. The manna that came from they seen that
All those wonders.
the chariot, all those what Yahweh Shai following them in a big old chariot that gave them light at night, and there was a cloud by. They seen it all, and they still went off. You know, so and we just said that that there's reincarnation, right? You lived once before. So now at this time, this great judgment that's coming, the Lord's gonna make sure that these people receive that great judgment, man. All right.
Yeah. This is Deuteronomy 29, starting at verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb. And Moses called unto all Israel and said unto them, ye have seen all that the Lord did before your eyes in the land of Egypt, unto Pharaoh and unto all his servants and unto all his land. The great temptations which our eyes have seen is the signs and the great miracles. Yet the Lord succeed.
Read it again. That's damn, boy. See? So you can see, okay, when Yahweh Shai was around, he was performing miracles. As a matter of fact, you had the guy that was taken over by Legion, right? And the Lord cast out those demons, and they went to the pigs or whatever, the swine. That dude wanted to follow Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said, nah, just go into town and tell people what I did. You know? See, certain people who say, go and tell what I did. Certain people who say, nah, don't broadcast this, just, you know, believe in the Lord and, you know, and that's it. Have faith. You know? How about the people that jump out? When he went on the other side of Galilee, all these people took a boat to follow him, but he said, they ain't following me to hear the word, they following me to fill their bellies. You see? That's the 2/3, man. You know, there's people that just ain't gonna make it, man. All right, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 29, verse 2. And Moses called unto all Israel and said unto them, ye have seen that all that the Lord hath done before your eyes in the land of Egypt, unto Pharaoh and unto all his servants and unto all his land. The great temptations which thine eyes have seen, the signs and those great miracles. Yet the Lord hath not given you an heart to perceive, and eyes to see, and ears to hear unto this day.
Damn, that's fine.
I led you 40 years in the wilderness. Your clothes are not waxing old upon you, and that shoe is not waxing old upon that foot.
So showing you that spiritual power. The Lord put a certain spirit, he can put certain spirits on your clothes, on your shoes, so they don't go old, man. All right? So that, you know, when they were in the caves, and lights off their grandpappy's head and shit and all that, and their clothes withered while they, you know, deteriorated while they had them on. All right?
Ye have not eaten bread, neither have ye drunk wine or strong drink.
That's why scriptures say that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of his right. So bring up, you done? A little bit more. Okay.
That ye may know that I am the Lord your power.
Right. So showing you that if the Lord wants you dead, you're gonna die. If the Lord wants you alive, then you will live. So it's all about faith, man. You know, worrying about, you know, sometimes in the flesh you get caught up in simple shit, man. Damn, man, I'm not working. I'm fucking, I don't know where I'm gonna get this money. You start getting caught up, man. That's when those demons start pounding your ass. Boom, boom. They start jumping you, man.
That's why
Kicking your ass, and then you start praying. That's why you gotta pray. You gotta pray, man, so that, you know, you ward off those demons are around us all the time.
Yeah.
You ward off those demons, man, and you have faith in the Lord, man. You know, and these days we coming to, you have to deal with pure faith, pure, or else you ain't making it, man. You're gonna die of fucking fear alone, man.
Right, that means you never trusted in Yahweh.
You ain't trusting Yahweh.
Parents were given this great gift
Right.
of understanding. You got to put that to work. Don't think, Heritage, you read it, like you have, you know, brothers out there, you know, you teach, yeah, all kind of hell, Jacob's trouble and this and that. And when Jacob's trouble, a little inkling of it comes, whoa!
Yeah,
You're able
yeah.
to be in that zone, man. That means you was never in the zone.
Yeah.
I want you to with the zone.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you get look in the flesh.
Yeah, in the flesh, we get shaken up. You got,
you get shaken up right away. Set your prayers up and trust in your
just like
Yahweh.
it's like an airplane. An airplane, you know, it took air pockets and starts jumping around. And then the captain might say, "Yo, you know what? The automatic pilot ain't doing his job. Let me take over." Turns off the autopilot. He sucks. You know, you gotta turn that autopilot off and just start. Now, how do you do that? By remembering the words of heaven. The Lord said, "Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability." That's what's gonna keep us stabilized. Read it.
Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy tongue."
What wisdom and knowledge?
Right.
Wisdom and knowledge from what's that place called over there in California? Silicon Valley. That wisdom and knowledge of the AI technology and all that shit. No, that bullshit's gonna be burnt away.
That's right.
It's about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Heavenly Father that you find in the Bible. And the Bible is written for you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
Don't let the so-called white man fool you.
Right.
This is not the so-called white man's book. It never was.
But he knows that there's power in this. That's why he'll try to delve in this and try to break it down. And he's totally off.
Totally off.
Because this ain't for this ain't his book.
Hey, I mean, I hate to use this analogy, but it always comes to my mind. We used to watch Thundercats when we were
Oh
kids.
shit, come on. I'm
Remember there was an episode when Mumrock tried to act like he was a cat? He changed his body into a cat.
I don't remember that.
Like a long-lost cat.
Okay.
Because he wanted to steal that sword of almond. So he grabbed the sword, and he went, thunder, and then she just threw up in his hands. Because it wasn't for him. All right? That was only for Lionel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, hey, those cartoons used to be kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, he tried to use it.
Yeah.
I'm a cat, so I can use it.
Yeah.
Thunder. And she just threw up in his hand.
Yeah.
Nigga, this ain't for you. You know? So with the Bible, you know? Or anybody, so-called Chinese, the Japs, the East Indians, the Arabs.
Yeah, because like the Ark of the Covenant, you know? When they landed, when the Philistines
Uh-huh.
had it, what happened to the Philistines? They were getting fucked
Yeah,
up.
they got
man.
hemorrhoids.
Yeah. The mice, a big mice infestation. They had hemorrhoids, you know? So that didn't belong to them. That belonged to the Levites, you know? Only the Levites were able to touch the Ark. Not even regular Israelites were able, because it was one dude when the Ark of the Covenant was trying to fall and he
tried to hold it up.
tried to hold it up.
He
Died.
died right there in the spot.
So see, there's a certain order to things, man. All right. 15, 16.
John chapter 15, verse 16, about the point that, you know, the Lord got to open your mind.
Yeah, because the other Quran, he brought out that Israel saw all the great miracles, right? And especially they saw us, the Lord delivering us out of the hand of Egypt, right? So he said, yet the Lord still didn't open their minds to his word, man. You know? So, but
John 15 and 16. Ye have not chosen me. This is Yahweh Shai said.
right.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain.
And that your fruit should remain. Now that's talking about the elect. Now people in the church will read that that means anybody who accept Jesus in their life. No, you don't accept shit. It's the Lord accepting you. And you people, you got it all messed up and backwards. That's why the Lord, you religions, especially you Roman Catholics, especially you Christians, man, especially you Muslims, the Most High is gonna send fire through your churches, man, and more mass shootings in these churches. That's going to start happening more, because these are the signs. These are the end. I mean, these are the times of the end, and those are the signs of how you know it's the end. That's going to happen more and more because the tabernacles of the hypocrites or something. And Job 15, I'll find it. All right, the Lord's coming. The Lord's coming for you, phony ass, because you people are the ones, especially you phony ass pastors, keeping Israel like that, man. You know? Well, then overall, I mean, really, spirit down, the Lord don't want you.
Yeah,
Right?
the Lord does all that. He controls
The
all
Lord,
that.
so I take that back.
All those demonic energies,
Yeah.
the Lord controls all
The
that.
Lord controls all that. So that's your faith.
It says that whatsoever ye ask, I'm sorry. It says that whatsoever ye shall ask of my Father in my name, he may give it you.
And that's only the elect. That's only the elect. If you were 2/3 talking about Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, bleed, and you out there doing some wickedness, man. You know, you worshiping other gods. You know, you're selling drugs. You're doing drugs. You know, doing witchcraft, and you murdering niggas out there, and you praying to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. He ain't hearing you, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, and he got something special for you.
You're destined for death.
You're destined for death. Your fate is death in a horrible way.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell the people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes. He said, see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Right, so the Lord to tell you straight up, he don't want them to convert and be healed.
Right.
That's right. So he made their ears heavy, meaning he closed them up. You know, you see the men of the Lord standing there, and you come by, you ride by, whatever, and it won't click. That's the Lord closing you up for this.
Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered unto the cities, be wasted, without inhabitant.
Yeah, this city, America, that this large country, so-called country, which is really a city, the Lord's going to destroy it. It's going to be without inhabitants by way of fire, nuclear fire. Also, you can't forget the fire that our Lord and Savior himself is going to bring with those chariots.
That's right.
And the house without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
This place is going to be utterly desolate.
And that's talking about America, you know? Somebody in the church, they'll take that, oh, the whole earth is going to be, no. It's going to be neutral places that we're going to touch down. When we come off the chariots, we're going to go to the neutral places while our kingdom is being built up by the international banks and their fucking home kids. All right?
This landmass is not going to be inhabited again.
Right.
It's going to be left alone.
Right.
All right.
That's right. It's the only land that's going to happen to here in on the planet Earth.
Yeah, it's going to be done away with.
And we're the only ones that prophesy that, man. Now these phony Israelite groups don't even prophesy about the thermonuclear destruction.
Well, they ain't looking for that. They're looking to prosper in this bitch.
Yeah.
They want to prosper with the fags and the dykes. They love women saying that they're better than men. They love this whole satanic vibration of this present world. They love it. They don't want to see it destroyed.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen. That's why this week, I think somebody asked Putin about, do you think it's gonna be a third world war? And he said, look, he said, all nations that have thermonuclear capabilities, the reason why nobody shoot them is because we all know the reality that if it'll be the end of them. Look it up. Now I'm making it verbatim what he said. Pretty much that's what he said. And because what happened this week, NATO, the U.S. and they were in Poland doing drills, and that's close to Russia. And Russia's like, oh, you're in our backyard. Back the fuck up, pretty much, or So shit, tension. But what they don't know is the computer. I believe Putin's set up too.
They're all set up.
But my thing is this. Whether you set up or not, remember that the Lord's gonna put hooks in his jaw to turn him to where he wants him to go.
Right.
The man don't. That's the problem with Esau. That's why y'all proud, man. You think that because of all this technology, don't you know how it was the Lord who gave you that knowledge? How do you know that? Because before the so-called revolutionary the industrial revolution age, everything was ancient, horse and buggy, or you have to walk to get somewhere or whatever.
You needed a candle for light.
You needed a candle. They'll have a lantern and a burn oil, like in the ancient where everything was ancient, right? And then all of a sudden, the turn of the 20th century or whatever.
They got lights.
All this, knowledge started springing up.
Yeah.
No, that was the prophecy in Daniel. And knowledge shall be increased. It was a time that the Lord said, all right, now, why? Because we're approaching the end. So the Lord had to make things quick so that way his elect could be delivered. So we're very close.
Real quick. Obadiah, the 2nd verse. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Talking about the so-called white race. The Lord said he made you small amongst the other nations.
Yeah.
And you are greatly despised. You're not liked in the Arab world.
Yeah.
You're not liked in the Chinese world.
Yeah.
Over there in China, they're looking to take you. They think they're going to take you over.
And also insignificant.
And you're made insignificant.
Like in other words, at one time U.S. you were the shit. Now you're like,
yeah, right after World War II, that was your height.
that was your height. You had the atomic bombs.
That's what scared the whole world. That's what got the whole world like, yo, fuck this. We ain't going to make no war with these people.
Yep.
And that's when the Spirit made Russia, which they're Edomites too. And the Spirit got on them to get into that race.
Yeah.
They were in the race of having the baddest nuclear bomb.
The space race.
And also the space race.
Space race, yeah.
So they use nuclear power to fire those space shuttles.
Yep.
And how they go to the stars. But there's the point right here, verse 3 of Obadiah. It says, the pride of thine heart have deceived you.
Yeah.
That pride, they're proud. And the Lord is the one that put that pride on them.
Yeah.
The so-called white men didn't become proud on their own.
Right.
The Lord made them into a proud demon.
He's the new Pharaoh.
The new Pharaoh.
The Lord gave him all this power, made him great, because Esau is greater than Pharaoh, man. With all this technology.
Yeah, Pharaoh didn't have a bus.
Yeah. Pharaoh didn't have TVs. Pharaoh didn't have
Right,
radio.
yeah, he needed dudes to carry him.
Yeah.
And, people to fan him and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
The faggot, Egyptians, the faggot.
Yeah.
Now they got air, not apple. And you can sit in that fucker with comfort, with the AC blare. Airplane, going to that, circling around the planet LaGuardia airfield.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pharaoh didn't have all that.
Yeah, so show you Esau is that he's the apex. That was that goes back to the prophecy of Jacob and Esau.
Right. And it's funny, it's ironic that Esau worships the Egyptians.
Yeah.
The History Channel, they got more episodes on Egypt than they got on any other.
Yeah, they got Bro Polite beat and saw niggas.
Right.
It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's right.
That's the attitude. That's why when they see us out here prophesying, they think we're crazy. Because nobody will never bring us down to the ground.
Right.
Who shall bring us down to the ground?
Yeah.
Show you who you are.
They don't believe in the Most High.
Exactly.
And the scripture say the fool has said in his heart, there is no God.
Right.
So the so-called white man is a fool to say that, man. But
So Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth, fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish.
it ain't talking about the earth being destroyed. That's talking about from the great, how the earth used to be till now. Where's that in Ecclesiastes about speak about the earth? Yeah, how she's.
Yeah, I found
I'll find it. I can't quote it. But it's talking about how the earth used to bring forth abundantly. All right, and then now, we always bring out the example of in the ancient world, it took 2 snowmen to carry a cluster of grapes. Now you can hold a cluster of grapes in your hand.
Right.
Also, we are much smaller in stature than when we used to be. We used to be very tall. All right. So that's what that's talking about.
Everything has been reduced.
Yeah.
And the earth is in mourning right now because the wicked is ruling, and wickedness reigns supreme at this present moment. So everything is in mourning.
That's right.
The earth also is defiled under the
And it's
inhabitants.
defiled.
Yeah. We brought this up last
You
week.
telling you that men can lay down with men, that men can marry men, that women can lay down with defiled, man.
It's foul.
And you teach the kids that they have how transvestites going to, or transgender, whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. They go to schools teaching your kids not to be afraid of us. We are people too.
Yeah.
That's defiling the land. That's defiling the earth.
Look, you could destroying morals is a crime, man. All right, it's evil.
That's a major
Because
crime.
they'll say, oh, well, they're not, as long as they don't harm no one.
But they are.
You're harming. So everything begins in the mind, right? Even the Lord said that murders, right? Death, whatever, starts in the mind. Adultery, idolatry. All right, being a monk, all right, all that starts in the mind. Don't give me that shit that you were born that way. All right. With these
that's that witchcraft.
What these homosexuals they got psychological problems, and they need to be taken out of the earth.
The Israelite ones. You're gonna be burnt here, your faggot asses. But you'll come back as brethren in the kingdom.
That's right.
And you're not gonna like men anymore. You're gonna love women the
Ain't
way
that
you were made.
something? Ain't that something?
That's a curse. That's a part of the curses.
Ain't that something?
Faggotry is a part of the curses on you Negroes, you Latinos.
Yes,
man.
it is.
You know, and lesbianism. And tell me I'm wrong. How many chicks you know? 1 minute they with a man, they got kids with the man. They break up, got in a major breakup. Now she decides she's a dyke now. Or a lot of bitches will have a guy that go to jail. Now I'm a dyke. I'm a lesbian now. But as soon as that nigga come out of jail, she back to a heterosexual again. So that cuts that bullshit about they were born that way. They switch it up. Nigga, what was that Ellen DeGeneres? The chick that was with her.
Yeah.
They were lesbians. They were the lesbian couple of the world. Then the bitch went back to dick again.
That's it.
All right, it's all bullshit, man.
They always do.
And a lot of them faggots be popping women too, man. How you think the AIDS virus went rampant amongst you heterosexuals? It wasn't just because of needles. It's because a lot of your dumb black and Latino bitches be laying down with homosexual guys, and they know the guy's a homosexual, but they'll still lay with him. That goes on, man.
Yeah. And if it's a gene that makes you fucking homosexual, it's a gene that makes you bisexual. You like the say, you got people that go both ways and
Hey,
this
brother,
way, that
it's
way.
all it all narrows down to one thing. It all comes to this bottom line. It's all wickedness, man. And the Lord was never with it. And the Lord's gonna kill you, man. And then they hijacked the Lord's symbols, the rainbow. They hijacked that, man.
And they call it gay pride.
The Lord's gonna get you for that.
And all things, why the fuck would you grab the rainbow? Jesse Jackson started that shit.
Yeah.
That rainbow.
They tried to say that the Most High ain't gonna destroy them. That's what the rainbow was, the covenant that the Heavenly Father was going to destroy the earth.
Well, that is by water, but he's going to destroy it by fire, Peters. The Lord said, it ain't going to be destroyed by a total flood of the earth ever again.
Yeah.
But this time it's going to be what? Fire. Fire.
This is Proverbs 23:7. But as he thinketh in his heart, so is he.
Yeah, we think it's in his heart, so is he. You think you're a faggot, you're a faggot.
Because destroying morals is wicked.
It's a sin.
Yeah, it's a sin. Switching out wicked morals with the good morals that you used to have with new wicked morals. All right? Thinking, do as thou wilt. All right? Sinning against your power. All right? So the churches, the main persons who's supposed to be the advocate of righteousness, they're not doing their job.
Yeah, they ain't telling you what it is. They're not letting you know that what you're doing is wrong, that you're sick.
Yeah.
But we out here, we let you know that you're sick, and we let you know the antidote to your sickness is called death.
Right.
And it's coming real soon. Come with it.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled. Under the
This place is defiled. How the fuck can you say this place is not defiled? Go on.
under the inhabitants thereof, because they have
Esau, the so-called white man, he's the leader of the pack because he's controlling this whole earth right now. Job 9:24. That all you nations follow right behind him.
Yeah.
They even got it to where if you don't do the same thing that the so-called white man allows, such as homosexuals having rights, such as women driving, all right, and all that other bullshit, we're not gonna have any deals with you. We're not gonna do any trade with you. We're gonna set embargoes against you. So what these nations do in turn, fuck it, let the women drive. What was that, Dubai?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, now they're allowing women to drive now.
Yeah. And they were known, possibly the boys bring this out a lot. They were known to have a minimum amount of accidents because they ain't have no women driving.
Right.
Now you're gonna hear about all kind of accidents.
And it's a money thing because now the insurance companies can make a big billion, trillions. They ain't gonna look. They're not gonna stop women from driving in America. First of all, this place, the so-called white man is the wicked. Number one. Number two, you stop women from driving, the insurance company's gonna go out of business.
Because they have
A AAA will go out of business. A bitch get a flat tire. Well, now they got these new apps now. They even need AAA about to go out of business. They have new apps now. Where they can push the app and then oh, here I am to save your day. You know?
Yeah. Which is always a man coming to save them. The same ones that they talk shit. You got these feminists. Man, I don't need a man. Break down.
But they call a man to come fix something.
But a man's coming to fix your shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Or
man.
troubleshoot something.
Dumbass.
But
when,
so smart.
When society breaks down, all you feminist bitches, y'all gonna get it bad.
Yeah. And nobody don't want you because the majority think in your mind of an average feminist chick. She's
Nasty.
a hot chick is not a feminist. They don't need to be because a hot chick know a dude will take care of them.
Right.
It'd be them ugly, mighty.
Yeah.
She couldn't get a date in high school, so she's gonna hold out against every man on the planet Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way a woman's brain works, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man. That's what it is, man. And the majority of these return lesbians because they ugly.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get up. They couldn't
Oh
get
yeah,
a fucking man.
put on a fucking dress. You know, you get certain dudes love ugly, certain ugly girls, man. But just hold tight, and everything will be all right.
And, well, half of them can't cook and clean.
Oh,
Half of them, you're being nice.
Yeah, you're being nice.
Yeah, you know, I mean, damn.
Look, the best cooks and chefs are men any fucking way. You know? Because you know why? We get creative, man, and we put our all into it, you know? Now I'm not saying that, you know, you got women that don't, you got some women that can throw down, but if a man takes over, he gonna throw down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, look, it's just the way the Most High created it to be. Nothing has changed. It's just people in their thinking trying to change shit up, trying to change things the way. If something has been working, you got a machine. The shit never broke down. All right, it's been working good, right? Why would you modify that fucking machine? Right, if the old proverbial saying, if it ain't fucking broke, don't fucking fix it, man. But Esau, this fucking genius, no, God, there's no God, and we were made from a cosmic bomb, and we all came to fucking together. But you know that's why we got cancer. So we gotta let's genetically modify, and then you grow a fucking arm out your fucking neck, right? Because it's a fucking side effect to the shit they gave you. So now you gotta take a drug for that, and then that drug gives you another side effect. You grow a fucking foot on your ass, and now you gotta get a fucking drug for that. You know? The fuck, man? Esau is like, hey, Someone, you know that episode, the Twilight Zone, man. You're an anachronism. It's the worst word. You're obsolete. Well, white man, you are obsolete. You're an anachronism. Yeah. The state has proven there is no God. That's what it work. Yeah. A bunch of bitch ass. He took the main dude, man, and he broke it down to the Brooklyn. And he was reading Psalms.
He read Psalm 23.
Psalm 23.
The fool that said it is hot. There is no God.
That's right. Saki, you gonna say something?
Yeah. But you mentioned about Esau speaking about there's no God, but yet now, today, in this day and age, we have AI.
Right.
Which is basically artificial intelligence.
Right.
They're creating something that has themselves to think independently of what they're programming them to think.
Yep.
So you got fucking robots, you got computers, you got fucking technology.
Self-driving cars, autonomous cars, which has been running motherfuckers over. That's why, because Uber is testing them. That's it. They ain't telling you that. Them motherfuckers are running. I heard the latest thing. It was a Uber. They were testing. They just had it going, driving, and there's a bitch walking across the street and got ran over by the. I don't know if she died or not, but she got hit by one of them motherfuckers, you know. And another one, that one just blew the fuck up, you know. So
right there, artificial intelligence shows you that there's something above your pay grade, right? That's like you create artificial intelligence and they tell you, and they say, look, nobody created me.
Right.
You be like, wait a minute, I'm the one who fucking created you.
Right.
You're gonna be like, wait, look, I created you. No. I just, it was just a bunch of computer programs that clashed together.
Or other robots built me, not you. You know. Well, that movie that Will Smith did, what was it?
I
Robot kind of brought that out. There was one robot that went rogue, and the motherfucker had feelings.
Yeah.
You know?
I did not murder him. He was a murderer. They was accusing him of murder.
Right.
He was a robot. They was accusing him for killing another robot.
Right.
Oh no, he killed
Son,
a human.
I gotta go back.
He killed a human.
Right.
He killed a human, and he was bringing him charged for killing a human.
Right.
And they were saying that, and he was saying, "Look, I'm innocent."
Right.
But the whole thing that shows you that you have these devils and these other nations. It's just the so-called white man. You got gooks creating artificial intelligence, creating sex robots, doing all type of fucking folly. But that alone shows you that there's something above our heads.
Yeah, and they want to use that shit to destroy work.
Yeah,
the common jobs, that's all gonna be done away with, man.
Yeah.
What they get their way with that AI shit.
That's right.
As a part of the New World Order.
Yes.
Oh, Japan. I was watching the thing with Japan. Basically, Japan ain't with having immigrants come to work. They rather just build robots to do the fucking work. Because a shortage of workers.
Which is bullshit.
And they're saying, look, by a certain time, there's going to be less Japanese people in that land because of whatever.
Immigrants coming in.
Right?
You know, yeah.
No, they
They don't allow immigrants at all.
no, they come in, but
Right.
not to the extent of America.
Okay.
So they're saying, look, we rather build robots
Right.
and shit like that to make up for the shortage of workers.
Okay.
And what does that show you? That these other nations are into that artificial intelligence. Which shows you that there's a higher power.
And they're drinking that wine.
They're drinking that wine. Yeah.
Well, it won't be because they're doing, like I said, they're doing the autonomous cars thing.
Yeah.
It won't be long before they can have an autonomous fucking airplane. Well, they got drones.
Yeah. You got autopilot. Autopilot
you got-
is basically a fucking.
But what I'm trying to say, you're gonna have fucking robots as the pilot. You know,
Oh, what's that movie with Arnold?
Total Recall.
Total
Total Recall.
Shit like
This
that.
dude got in the
The
car.
taxi- the taxi.
yeah. He's like, yo.
Oh,
where
okay.
you wanna
Well,
go to?
well,
Yeah,
Uber,
yeah.
Uber's trying to come with that.
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
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 There's
So-
a fucking robot in the car.
But that's what they're trying to bring.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be chaos out here, man. Once all that shit, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna get to a certain point.
Yeah,
you know?
there's gonna be chaos because people ain't gonna be able to work, and when they don't work, they don't live nowhere, they don't eat.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be mass hysteria.
Yeah. And that's gonna be during a time when the chip is mandatory. In order to get in those vehicles and shit like that, you gotta have the chip. You know, you're gonna make public transportation. You want public transportation, you gotta have the chip.
That's right. You want
You know?
anything? You want your
You want
welfare
anything?
card?
Yeah, you gotta.
You want
have
to
that
shop
chip.
at the store?
Right.
Cause they're gonna do away with cash.
Well, they're gonna do away with stores.
Pay your rent.
They
Oh,
gonna do
Amazon got
Drones.
Cashless. They got drones.
They got
too.
drones. Google got drones.
They got
Amazon
drones.
got drones. They're gonna have. You're gonna start seeing drones landing in the motherfucker's front lawn, delivering shit, and then
Different pizza.
UPS.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you got
Parcels.
Amazon stores that you go in using your phone. You swipe in. That's how the only way you can get insurance is you have to have an Amazon account. You swipe your phone and you go in the store. There's no teller.
Well,
Amazon
okay,
Go.
no.
Amazon Go.
That's why I always say, man, that movie, Dark City. They had that. They had a store. There was nobody working in it. It was just a bunch of like vending machines and shit, you know. And then you go in that, to get your shit. You walk in, get your shit, then you walk
So
out.
knowing that, man, shit is real.
Yeah, shit.
At work today, I was working with this guy. He works with that AI shit. He
Okay.
breaks me down and says, "Hey man, ain't looking good. Right now, pretty much there's gonna be no more jobs out here." They're talking amongst themselves. I'm listening. I'm like, "Hey, look at that, man. Hearing it from their mouth."
Yeah, because they want everybody dependent on the state. You know, you go to the state for everything that you need. And shit. That's why they want people unemployed, because they know that the people are gonna go to the state to receive benefits.
Right.
So they know, look, man, it's getting out of hand. The unemployment rate is skyrocketing. It's just too many people. Look, we gotta put a stop to this. It's just too much chaos. The chip, bring in the chip.
And they could decrease the population as well, how they wanted to do it.
Yep. Well, they gonna kill people with the chip. I heard shit there. They could release shit. They got all that shit, man.
Got free stuff? Come on.
Control your mind, make you walk into a fucking boom.
There's a movie.
Okay.
Cuban Gooding Jr. He had a movie that he had a chip in his head, and they was putting an advertisement in his head, and then the same shit you just said,
shit.
they could fucking
Yeah.
set the shit off and blow your fucking head off, man.
But the Manchurian candidate,
That
that was dealing with the chip in the motherfucker's head, and making them kill people. Right? So
Psalm 14:1, it says,
now
the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They have done abominable works.
They're corrupt, and they done what the elder and the brethren here, the captains, were going into, is the abominable works.
Yeah.
Part of that is that AI technology. All right,
That's right.
they want to look, man. Look, that Georgia Guidestones shit. That shit is real, man.
It's real.
They look at you people as useless eaters. Why are you here? Only the elite should be ruling, and that's it.
You got, and that's part of their. That's part of the. What was that? The Mazzini. The Mazzini and Pike plan. One of the part of those planks. Yeah, all that I think ties in. One of those planks is to get rid of the middle class you only got two classes, and that's the super elite and then the super poor, no middle class. You know what I'm saying?
America was really the country that brought, there was never no such thing as a middle class. And that's something that was made up here.
Yeah.
Because they were telling people, look, bring the poor people here.
Yeah.
And you go, a middle class is as far as a poor guy can get, so to speak.
Right.
Like every poor guy's dream is to become not rich or elite, but to be middle class.
Right. It's a caste system.
That came out in the 40s after World War II,
Yeah.
when they started building up like Levittown, Long Island, and put up all these little bungalow houses. Because after the war guys got back, before they went to war, they were living in tenements. They were, or some poor farm.
Yeah.
Now they can live in a house with a picket fence. That whole term, get a house with a picket fence, goes back to after World War II.
And the middle class are the ones that's getting duped. You pay for the poor.
Say that, right.
You pay for the poor and you pay for
the most. See, once you are smart, because they know shit that you can set on money because they use that shit. That's why you got those top corporations. They may have a charity, but at the end of the year, all the money they put up to do that charity or the money that came in from that charity, it comes right back to them. Or they put it out and it comes right back to them, and even more so. So that's hence the saying: the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer, because it's the poor that they fucking tax the most. You see what I'm saying? Because this ain't no sovereign land or whatever like they say. This is all about corporation, and the corporation is fucking everybody over. You know?
And the scriptures say he calls all rich and poor, right? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no in betweens. Like the others brothers are saying, there's no in between. When the scriptures say he calls, well, you know, rich and poor, middle class, you either one or the other.
That whole middle class shit
like that.
was invented here in America after World War II. Prior to World War II, there was your rich
feudalism.
Yeah.
Before that, when you had the serf and then you had the kings.
Right, and it's always been that way.
That's
Because
right.
guess what? When we're ruling, we're going to be the kings and priests, and all the other nations are going to be the poor.
That's it.
Only difference is they're going to be living in righteousness. We won't have them living in houses with mold.
Yeah.
Like you have us living. Well, actually, no, we're going to jack you up for the first thousands of years.
Yeah.
But we're going to deal righteously. Esau, the so-called white man, you ain't going to be dealt. You're going to get worse than what we got, according to the prophecy.
There's going to be no chemtrails. They ain't going to be no
Other nations. Yeah,
Like that was
That's
saying,
gonna fuck with us.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna fuck with me.
Right. So the other nations, you're going to live under the guidelines of the laws, statutes, and commandments. And if you break them, you'll be dealt with. That's how it's going to be.
Isaiah 2:1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right. No, not the Lord's house is Israel. See, ignorantly, Jesus Christ, who is applied to the Bible. He's an Israelite. Israelites weren't white people. All right. And we're going to be set up above all the other. Read that again from the top. We're going to be set up above every nation on this planet Earth. Read it again.
And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right. We're going to be established on top of all the other mountains. The mountain of the Most High is Israel, the nation of Israel. And we're going to be established above all the other mountains, which are the other nations.
That bro's got pulled back.
All right, Slack. Yeah, that kind of close. You know?
Yeah.
The other nations are going to be, we're going to be above all. The so-called white man's going to be here for a short period of time, and he's going to be extinct after 1,000 years, according to the prophecy.
Yeah.
And all the other nations are going to be living under the guidelines of Yahweh Shai.
But Uncle Tazal knows that. That's why when Esau created America, they knew of the children of the Most High ruling over everybody. When they came here, they were acting like they were the Israelites. That's why they pretty much call America New Canaan. You have a New Canaan, Connecticut. All right? And Canaan became, the name of Canaan, the land of Canaan, was changed to what? The land of Israel, right? Because it was the Canaanites who ruling. The Most High set Israel up to go kill them.
You got places in Connecticut, Goshen.
Yeah.
And you got Goshen,
Salem,
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You got Bethlehem.
Yeah. So showing you that those crackers, they came the mentality that no, we are God's chosen people, and the Indians of the land, those are the heathen, and we gotta conquer them. So they were coming in the mindset of them as if
Destiny.
yeah. So what does that mean? That America was their kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, because this is not the land of Canaan.
So you trying to tell me this was their kingdom? They had their way with our people, fucked us up, raped, robbed, murdered us, tortured us, had
way.
dogs fucking eat our groins and our women's titties chopped off and our babies. Right. Babies fed to alligator. They chop out our women while they were pregnant, right in front of our fucking face. Our babies fall to the ground. They're fucking crying. They stomp them. We seen all that shit. And you mean to tell me these people are going to the right? Oh, the Lord forgives them.
Yeah, okay.
And they're going right into the kingdom with
still,
us.
And they
you know?
still got our people by the balls.
That
so
don't
to
make
speak.
no fucking sense.
They
man.
still control us. They still got us in captivity.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look. So what? The fetters of iron and all that. The chains have been taken off. What they have done to our people mentally, through all that shit. Because look, our people as a whole suffer from depression because of our history, man. That's one. All right.
And how we live
knowing, because Esau doesn't fail to smudge that in our faces each year with Black History Month, or some bullshit like that, right? He does that to keep you in that what was that movie?
Yeah,
was that movie in that sunken place?
Yeah.
It's a psychological thing. Keep you in that. What was the name of that movie? Get Out. Get Out. Right, that sunken place. They come into you as if
Mental servitude.
right. In other words, they come into you like they're doing you a favor, but really they're not. It's to keep you psychologically fucked. Like, in other words, to always remember. Look, you come from a line of slaves, and that's all you are. All right, and this is how far you'll get. But I just want you to know your history, So, and then they keep them in that fucking sunken place so that way the slave never goes against the master, so to speak.
Yeah. Jake, to this day.
What's that?
The bad. I don't care how bad you niggas think you are.
Yeah, Stockholm syndrome.
I don't care how bad you niggas think you are. You spicks.
Yeah.
You got MS-13. You got Bloods gang. All these niggas.
Well, they kill
One thing about these motherfuckers, they know not to go in the so-called white man's neighborhood and bring that shit. They know their boundaries. I'm showing you about that sunken places brothers going into. You psychologically know, don't fuck with them. Just fuck with each other. Hate each other.
That goes from coast to coast too.
Coast. Who they
Easy, right? No. But the wickedness, as well as righteousness, we could be like the angels at the end, be delivered and get all that power. We understand. That could be understand.
What works do these people? The purpose of us coming into the agreement with Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
these people never show no work. And Wisdom of Solomon, they
Right,
drinking blood, they fucking eating their children, they sacrificing their children. What the fuck is the point of us being Israelites coming into covenant?
and that thing goes back to Jake, going back to the fetus,
Yeah.
that Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Here you destroyed that. Every nation on the earth hate you niggas and the spicks. And you still want to include them in the shit.
Into the kingdom, yeah.
That's showing you who
You
Israel
know?
is.
Exactly. They
You
hate
love
you.
everybody. You want to be everybody. No, that's what's that in Jeremiah? Can a leopard change his? Can you give me that? Can a leopard change his spots? That's showing you, like, in other words, it's saying that Israel wants to be every other nation except who they supposed to be, and they want to follow all the nations' gods except the real power, the living power. That's what makes the Lord so mad is that, man, that you want to follow the nations and their gods, man. When we're the nation that all the nations were looked up to, right? It said that in what was that, Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter? Was it? We were the ones that all nations looked up to us because we had the Most High so close to us, and we had this great law. See what I'm saying? But Israel wants to be everybody. You know who the Israelites are. You got an Israelite want to be a fucking Buddhist. You know?
He got a Buddhist.
Yeah, everything's dead. So what happened to all that Buddhist shit? Dead now. He used to look like Buddha. He ended up looking like Chuda. I had to come up with something.
Right.
Yeah, man. And Heavy D knew about us. You know? They all do. They all those stars and all them rappers and all them artists and Hollywood, they know about us, of us. All right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 13. Also do good that are constantly do evil.
Okay, so now, is there anything before that at all?
Let me read up. It says
Just curious, do you mind
Jeremiah
asking, what are y'all
chapter
doing?
13.
We ain't teaching that you're the devil.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Of course, it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
Is it not?
You're not a real Jew. You're not a real Jew.
Yeah, scram. Go over to Israel and get blown up.
That one early, brother. Hey, usually we would have turned around.
Hey,
He ain't refuted though.
hey, well, that was just
I
straight
know
up.
that's another generation of so-called.
That
but
was
the
a so-called Jew.
as in generations of the so-called Jews go, they like back in the day, they'll try to come and put up a fight. They might know a little something, but they'll get cut. These dudes are just morons, man.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hey,
Fair
you
enough.
know.
Fair enough.
No, but they think that they think they're chosen.
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying. See, Esau got it fucking backwards. But you see, it's gonna come a point where it's gonna be irrefutable that we are the children of the Most High. Okay, when the society starts to break down, they're gonna know that we are the people of the Heavenly Father.
Now, if we would have said, you ain't welcome to your fucking kite.
Yeah.
They're the red. They're the red.
Oh, hell yeah, they would have all that.
Okay, get a skinhead over here.
Yeah.
And then show the fucking swastika.
Yeah.
You know what this means?
Oh, we are
You're not.
citizens.
No, you know what this means? You're not fucking welcome.
Yeah.
Which the majority of the fucking skinheads, the majority of them are fucking niggas amongst them, man.
Yeah, that's right.
But fuck that, they coming like that. Fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the Guinea what?
They're the enemy. Yeah.
The Guinea what? We tell you that a lot of the Italians are Jake, but you know what? They don't like Jake. So fuck you. They're part of the two. A lot of them are part. Remember, the 2/3 ain't just black skinned people and Latino skinned
Right,
people.
that's right.
2/3 are amongst the Israelite farmers.
Yeah.
That's right. So yeah, some of them are gonna wake up, but the rest of them are gonna die because of the 2/3 over here. So you gotta put things in proper perspective.
You gotta open your mind, Or if your mind ain't open, pray to the Lord, open your mind, because He is the one.
Like Bruno, who owns a fucking meat market, the Guinea Wop. Yeah, you know you are black. I ain't no fucking nigga.
I ain't no
fuck
fucking-
your fucking
I ain't no
mole.
fucking
Your
mole.
fucking mole. You know, Bruno's gonna die.
That's right. That should be a song.
Bruno's gonna die.
That should be a famous. Yeah, that should be a famous.
Get the fuck out of here.
So where we at?
Y'all,
Oh, read Jeremiah again. Okay. Shall the Ethiopian change his skin? Shall the leopard? In other words, the Lord saying, "Look, I made you to be who I made you to be, and that's my chosen, my righteous. I want you to do good, not evil. But our people chose evil. All right,
And it just so happens that them came up.
right. And the so-called Jew came up, and you got Janks that want to be so-called Jews, man. They wear the fucking
Yeah, the Abraham Lincoln hat.
the yarmulkes.
It stink like them. They don't take baths.
some of our people scattered amongst you too, man. We can tell the
Yeah?
difference. You got,
Oh, no, yeah.
but you got a,
Jake is scattered among all the nations.
this brother bring it out. You got a rapper amongst them.
Reggae dude,
And
Bosh Young.
his name.
Oh, I can't hear that. Yeah.
His whole vibe is Jake.
Hey, but
Yeah.
that's a spirit though, because he actually denounced that Judaism shit. It used to be one of them Orthodox
Right.
Jews.
Yeah, I remember. He sucked.
denounced
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He denounced it.
Yeah, he ain't with that Jewish shit.
Yeah.
He just doing
Yeah, because I mean, the dude probably got tired of looking at fucking a woman with sheets around her. He wants to see some titties.
He wants some real cheeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
you get tired of that shit after a while.
Well, they're fucking lame, man. All right? That's not, eating matzahs back in the day. We ain't know no better. We
Right,
ate
right.
tortillas. And we ate
The
matzahs.
tortillas came in with like, yeah, this is what we're talking about.
Oh man,
I remember brothers just trying to heat up the matzah to make it get a little taste.
they got something called matzah. They got something called matzo ball soup, man.
Hey,
I never tried that, huh?
No, they say that's one Jewish cuisine is one of the worst fucking cuisine days out there. Ain't got nothing.
First of all, every time I
Or
saw
lox.
if I saw any food videos and they were in Israel, they were eating the shit that the Arabs eat. The falafel with the lamb,
hummus.
the hummus and all that, the whole Mediterranean shit. That's not their custom to eat that. So where we at?
Jeremiah 13,
Uh-huh.
and I'll read up above. 21, let's say, it says, "What wilt thou say when he shall punish thee? For thou hast taught them to be captains and chief over thee. Shall not sorrow
Every
take
we
thee."
read the Bible, she's shaking her head. So the black woman is just a Satan, man. I just had to say that. The black woman is just fucking. We're reading the Bible, and she's shaking her head.
Wow. Wow.
We didn't say nothing about the black woman.
Right.
All we do is read the Bible.
But guess what?
Black women like that.
I'm not
That's
surprised.
why the Lord got a lot of old black women like you getting killed out there right now. The Lord's putting them death demons, they're out there, man.
Yeah.
So next time you hear a 96-year-old got murdered, don't be feeling sorry for her.
No, you don't gotta
The
feel
Lord,
sorry.
the Lord killed her.
First of all,
And it's justified, man.
first of all, whoever perished being innocent.
Right.
But first of all, I'm not surprised because
We ain't surprised,
who
but
made
it's
the
just, I mean, I can see we out here cursing and shit.
yeah.
Brothers
Like
read,
those
he's reading the
scriptures.
Bible.
well, no, she got
You know, they
well,
make it.
she got offended.
Satan the way.
She got offended because she looks around behind us. Who do you see behind us?
Yeah, I love it.
No.
Esau.
You see Esau everywhere. So she feels embarrassed for us. For herself. No, she feels embarrassed because we're doing this in front of their masters.
Yeah.
She
But you
ashamed. Right.
niggas that love, that's why that's why we know a lot of what the scriptures tell you. The bride will have no bridegroom. A lot of you niggas, because it goes back to you fucking niggas too, man. Really, it goes back to the so-called white man, man. But down to you niggas. And you put these pieces of shit bitches on a pedestal, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead, man.
No, hey, brother, I was
Normally we don't say nothing when people come by,
Yeah.
but I had to say something, man. That
Yeah,
bitch, look,
Yeah.
the two Jakes, they're like,
Yeah,
looking,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And she, no, ha, ha.
But she just had to do something.
Why would you in your right mind hunt for a black woman? The world wants to know.
Now, if we were a group of Edomites here, we'll be up. You know,
Like they got this bitch. They got this bitch, Serena Williams. You niggas got demons on you. Come on, oh, she's sexy. That bitch like a fucking Trojan horse.
yeah, nah, she looks like
She's shaped like a Trojan horse, and her head is long like a Trojan, like a black ass Trojan horse. Oh, she's sexy. Niggas got problems, man. Let's go.
Right. It says, verse 22, Jeremiah 13:22 says, and if thou say in thine heart, wherefore come these things upon me? The greatest of thine iniquities are thy skirts discovered, and thy heels made bare.
That's right.
Esau the devil. Esau is being made bare by who? By the way of the prophets, man.
by the word of Yahweh.
Right. By the word of Yahweh Shem
And
Shai.
the word exposes them. You know, because one thing that Esau could do, what is the Illuminati's worst fear? Them being revealed, truth. You know, they're afraid of truth, man. So this, what we're doing, that's what the scriptures say, that the Lord shall first destroy this man by the sword that proceeded out of his mouth. You see, and we are his mouthpiece. So we're down here condemning. All the prophets condemned the world, man. Right? Noah condemned the world before the great flood came. That's what he was doing. He was condemning, cussing people out. They say for a period of about 100 years before the flood came. Before it started raining, and back then it didn't rain. You see?
I got a scripture.
And they want to use these faggots want to use the rainbow as their symbol. The reason why the world got destroyed was because of those same actions that got committed: immorality, bestiality, all right, fucking pedophile,
Pedophilia. Putting women above men.
right, fucking up the order of things that the Lord set up. Okay, because back then the word of the Lord, the commandments, the law was by word of mouth, and all nations knew it. All nations knew it, man. All right, go ahead.
You made a point about, the biggest thing that Esau fears in the Illuminati is the truth, which is light, And so the so-called white man's power is darkness, man. His power is in his darkness.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this scripture in Acts chapter 26, verse 18. It says, to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto the Most High. You see? That's what Yahweh said. Adding on to the elder's point, that, the biggest thing that Esau is fearing and he doesn't want to come out is that truth, that light, because their power is in darkness, man. That's why the scriptures say, in gross darkness shall cover the people. That's what the so-called white man is all about. He's all about pushing the vibration of darkness, man.
Well, let's get it right. When Esau was let out, when you got something.
Yeah, real fast, just to back with the brother saying. It says, Isaiah 29:15, it says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark.
That's the spirit.
It says, woe unto them that seek deep to it, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, who knoweth us?
Hey, so keeping everything in secret basically doesn't work out for you, so-called white man.
Right.
You know, even during Obama, what is that? The Obama administration, the big word was transparency, meaning you can see what he's doing, what's going on in his cabinet.
Yeah.
He's not keeping anything a secret. So the big word is it finally got to the public in 2008 about transparency. What happened to all the presidencies before that?
Exactly.
Everything they do is cloaked under some guys, under some false, right? Covert operations. How do you think these nations got to be so unstable in the first place? You got regular societies out there, outside of America, that was doing just fine until America showed up, started doing business, and some underhand shit. Next thing you know, they got the top narcotics dealer in the world, all right? And then what happened? America's complete instability. Then he sets up a few bases in there.
Because it's the old Roman tactic, divide and conquer. That's how the Romans would conquer nations, man. Or actually, I think it began with the Greeks, then the Romans. Those were Edomites, those were devils, right? Those were crackers, and that's how they do. Like they knew, in order to cripple America, the Illuminati, they knew they had to break up a man's family. That's where the strength of a nation would begin. The order that the man is based upon what they call so-called Christian principles, right? Which is the Bible. The man is the head, the woman, follows the man, and the children follow the woman, right? They knew you break that shit up, you cause the children to fight against the parents, the parents against the children, cause the man to leave the house. That's why they give women rights, so many rights and shit. Child support. Fuck a man up, that child support, man. And then that's it. Now the man's son, after the man's out the house, you find out the man's son became a faggot. His daughter is a lesbian, and none of them obey the mother. You see, but it was the mother's stupid ass idea to link up with Esau, right? To fuck over the man. But then they
the cycle continues because the scripture says, as the woman, so is as the mother, so is the daughter.
Yeah, which is what? A home. Because the majority of these women, you can't tell me that the woman you got. If you had a virgin, all right, and you still with her, then may God bless you. But for the most part, man, these women they got. I don't even want to think about it, man, because you go home and look at this bitch. Well, I should just walk the fuck out. I got children by this whole, when you start thinking this shit, especially when you're tight, man. You say you like, she's talking shit. You think and you start, sometimes you gotta stop. You gotta be like, man, let me not go there, because she's gonna say some shit. You ain't put your toilet seat down. Look, you ain't up for the fucking hole. You start losing. You losing. You told me about fucking 20 seat right now. You are 20 years. Start going in. You worse than that 20 cleaning than you, bitch. You know what the fuck? You know what I'm and then there's no because we got all this good up frustration. That's why, brother, you're gonna have patience. You gotta have patience. Hey, brother, look, man, I know about it. I've been through it, man. So my thing is, you gotta have patience and you gotta deal with the spirit. First of all, if you with a woman, man, all right, so someone needs to deal with her, but now she just turned out to you just leave her. That's all you gotta do. That's why you got plenty other women, other hoes. All right.
Hey, the scripture said, if it pleases her,
hey, we're all over the place. Open forum, like these hoes are open like a forum. They just keep on. Women are open forum, man. They're open street forums, man. And all the people go in, and out, in and out of here. And look, we joke, but it's true, man. And brothers like. They've been in the faith long enough to understand that. If you got a woman, that's why, the elder apostles say, hey, you don't got a woman there, then you don't have those headaches.
Yeah. If you're not married, it's best you don't marry.
Right. Like if you can do it, man, then beautiful, man. Now, if you got one, then you already have the understanding. They know that you're gonna have trouble in the flesh, and things ain't gonna. Don't expect things to run smoothly and freely. Expect that shit. But know how to exercise those things, man. Right. Now, if a bitch, you already know. Well, you don't gotta get into it. But look, if a bitch trying to roll up on you, you know what to do. Especially you being an Israelite. All right. But the best thing to do is walk the fuck away.
Yeah, really.
But you know what? It could be done because the Lord with you. Just pray. You know, that's the first thing. Lord, give me patience, and then walk away, man.
Walk away. And you know what, man? And depending on the situation, don't come back.
Exactly.
I've done it. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking out my fucking ass. I've done it before.
Yeah.
Just walk away and leave because that bitch is gonna bring you nothing but problems. You don't need to be see. Who the fuck wants to go to the cooler? You know what the cooler is, the jail. And after you go to the jail, you're gonna see the judge and go through all that bullshit for some fucking 2-bit bitch. You're gonna feel possibly losing whatever little work you got.
It's not worth it. And if you got children, don't worry about it. And the Lord, you know, we'll work it out or whatever. Just the best thing for you to do is leave, man. You know, because keep in mind, brothers, that this is a spiritual. You can get that in Ephesians. This warfare is spiritual, man. All right, so don't get caught up because Satan, you already know, these holes ain't nothing but vessels. The weaker vessel used by Satan to get at you. And how you know that? Well, let's go to the beginning, right? What happened with Eve and the serpent? How come the serpent didn't just approach Adam? Why he went to the woman? Because the woman is the weaker vessel, right? And the woman she wasn't built that way to believe in the Most High and all that, to be spiritual and to have integrity and all that. They were just built to help man and to lay down. Yeah. No, not like that. All right. So now you're gonna have a certain amount that are gonna make it because that's how we're gonna bring, the kingdom back. The nation.
I mean, say this. Especially for brothers now coming in, man, don't expect no righteous woman. Don't expect a righteous woman because
that'll be
foolish. That'll be foolish because scriptures tell you that. Speaking about the men of the Lord, that our righteousness are filthy rags. So how much more these women that are coming back? Right. Even if they was with a man of the Lord back then, they can't be more righteous than the actual prophets that here today.
No.
So if it's the right, the men of the Lord, righteousness are filthy rags. How much more these fucking women?
Yeah. Don't look, man. You be a dumbass to expect to you meet this woman, she's the one for me. Nigga, she's the one for everybody. All right? So don't be first of all, if you're in this, you already know the deal. Not to be sticking that. If you're in this,
she's the one for you, but you ain't the one for her.
Right,
you number 256.
Exactly, man. And if you check her back really good, she got those marks, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, the water chest.
Yeah. How they call them tally marks? Yeah. She like number.
She got water marks. She got the same mark. You cut the fucking tree, the little rings. She got the rings on her back. All right.
She got the rottenness on the thigh.
The stretch marks on the thigh. Each stretch mark is the nigga she was with.
Yeah, man. And a lot of these women before you met them, or they still were, or are, you don't know it. You don't know.
They're disgusting, man. It's a treated as such, man.
Do this. Well, no. Look. It ain't about getting emotional. It's about this, man. You already know. And it's like Paul said, and they that use the world and not abusing it, don't get caught up with that shit. And you already know what your love's supposed to be, your first love. Concentrate. If you focus on this, was that having your eye single? Then everything else you already know. If you lose it, you already know it was bullshit. You were like, I don't give a fuck. I was just using that,
That was for the time.
That was for the time being. Because everything is temporary any fucking way. You gotta know that too. So it's when you come into certain levels in this knowledge, all that shit don't really bother you like it used to when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave you that understanding.
Yeah, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Yeah, man. Once you gotta have that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
It's part of growing.
Yeah, you're gonna let your flesh take over you, man, instead of the spirit. Then you're gonna find yourself in deep water, in deep trouble.
This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing do I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before."
That's right. If the issue with acting up, when shit start happening, man, if she ain't following you, right, and doing right by you so that she can be saved, fuck her, man. Treat her like Lot's wife. Keep it saying, remember Lot's wife?
Yeah, he had children with her and everything.
And what did Lot do?
He turned his back and said,
he kept going. Because what he do? He had again.
Right. It says, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, all I'm saying, who was behind Lot?
Yup.
His wife. And what was she? A pillar of fucking salt.
Right.
Then he start crying. He's like, fuck no, there's a big ass. Not only was his wife there, but Sodom and Gomorrah on fire, man. And a big ass flame going up, and he probably felt the heat, and woo, I'm going this way, man.
Hey, he kept his eye single.
And he knew what was ahead. And Lot is amongst us now because the scripture said he was just. It's a just Lot. You know?
It says, verse 14, I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, what's the prize of the high calling of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? Salvation, man, that you don't catch those missiles, but everything else that come after that, you know, the kingdom, the glory, the spiritual power, all that, man, you know? But the main thing that we're going to be with our Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? So he's the one that shed his blood so that we don't get destroyed. So we owe him everything. Our being, we owe him, man. That's why we out here. That's why we do this. Yeah, man, because if not, we'd be a lost week out on the street, and, anything can happen to you out there. If there's no protection, y'all, those niggas don't have no protection. But we do. We got the holy angels watching over us constantly, but we fear his holy name. And we trust in his word and his promises, man. But them niggas out there in the world, they don't got no hedge. They out there in the wide open, man, wide open to those demonic elements, those demons that could pounce on them at any given moment. Because this is Satan's playground. And Job, the first chapter, when he went amongst the council of the angels, because he is one of the sons of Adam too. The Lord asked him, where were you? He said, walking walking to and fro in what? In the earth. Doing what? Causing havoc, man. You know? And it's not only him, listen, he got his demonic angels in the midst. He tells them what to do. All right, go stir this up. Go kill that. Go do that, you know? Okay.
It says, I press toward the mark of the prize of the high calling of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
So this is a high calling, you know? This is not to be taken lightly. You gotta have respect for this word and this work that you do. And you are a very important brother in this. If you're in this, you are very important. This is not to be taken lightly. This is a high calling. The Lord, this is a clandestine group that the Lord has chosen from the beginning. All right. So if you're in this group, you're an important person, man. Yeah, you're selected for this high call. The Lord just don't give his word to just anybody. You know?
And when you look at the word mark in this particular scripture is scopos, which means a goal, because you got scopio, which means to actually look at something,
right?
But then you got scopos, which means a vision, visual,
right?
Like Paul said, he pressed towards the mark, so he's pressing towards the goal because he ain't seen the kingdom physically,
right?
But he know the kingdom is there,
right?
Right. Visualizing the kingdom, we gotta have a vision.
Yeah, man.
You gotta visualize the kingdom. You gotta know why you want to go out there in the highways and byways and
do
the work. You gotta know why you want to do this.
You gotta have a purpose.
Purpose, that's right.
Where there's no vision, the people perish.
Right. Yeah. Right. Verse 15 says, "Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded. And if in anything ye be otherwise minded, Yahweh shall reveal even this unto you. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule, let us mind the same thing."
Right, and that's why the other apostles on down, man. We always say we gotta be in one mind, we gotta be in one tight unit. So whenever there's somebody who goes astray, man, and ain't doing what they're supposed to do, the spirit casts them out, spews them out, man. Because this is this is a high calling. So you gotta do there's certain requirements to this high calling. All right. If you can't own up to those requirements, then you're gonna find yourself out. Plain and simple. Yeah.
Verse 17 it says, "Brethren, be followers together of me,
Right.
and mark them." Which means to watch them.
Right.
Like you watch the apostles, you watch the elders.
Right.
And that scripture saying, Paul said, "Mark ye the perfect man."
That's right.
Which that word is supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, because you need to every group there's a leader, there's a head. a role model, something to follow. You know, you can't have chaos, man. You gotta have an order. You know, that's how things get done. You gotta have an order to things. It can't be chaotic. You know, and the Lord is not the author of confusion. You know,
I got a scripture for the high calling. This is Ephesians 4. All right.
I got something real quick. This is 2 Timothy 2 and 4. Because we earlier was getting into the fact that if you got a woman in this thing and she end up leaving you or y'all split up, don't be messed up over it because your eyes supposed to be single on this truth. Now, 2 Timothy 2 and 4 says, no man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life. Having a woman can be and is considered an affair of this life. And even your affairs of your job, or your things that you occupy your time.
right?
So if the affair of your life is if you occupy your time with a lot of your woman, all right, that's a affair of your life.
Well, you gotta remember too, man. Everything in this kingdom is temporary.
Right.
Yeah.
It's temporary.
Everything, your car,
Yep.
your job, like you mentioned, woman.
Yep.
It's only something for the time.
Yeah.
This is not our king. This is not our rest.
Right.
Right.
It's something to let us get by.
Get
What needs to say something to get you through the night.
Yeah.
You know, something to get you through. Now, the broad wants to hang around and she's not giving you too much problems, then so be it.
So be it.
You don't go according to what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
No
That's it.
bitch can tell you, no, you ain't gonna do that. The minute you say, look, you can take a walk. Get you a dude that want to do that other shit with you, man.
Right.
But that takes a certain type of brother. You gotta
Yeah.
be. First of all, you gotta be mature in this thing, man.
First of all, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
I mean,
how many times do we make shows about that? I mean,
Yeah.
dudes, if y'all don't get it,
Yeah.
you know, how many times we'll see you eat bitches on whore? How many times would you, Jake is hard at it. But you know, and other times too, you can tell a child not to put his hand on the stove.
still do it.
You gotta put his hand in to feel that boing.
Yeah.
Sometimes brothers gotta feel that boing too.
Yeah.
And if the Lord's dealing with you, you're gonna make your way out of it, but you look back at it and say, yo, yeah, now I see it.
Yeah.
Now you can teach other brothers that.
Yeah.
It's all about experience too, man.
Experience.
Because like, you can say, oh, woman. Yeah.
We're the same, but
Yeah. You know, you gotta experience it. Sometimes you gotta get his hands burnt
Yeah.
to see the feel the fire.
Yep.
You know?
Gotta get his ass kicked.
And I'm saying that because we've been through it. And it's a teacher. Everything's a teacher in this
Yep.
thing, man.
And when you get fucked up for doing some stupid ass shit, it'll stay in your mind better.
Right.
You know?
And now you have wisdom on it.
Yep.
And now you can teach brothers. Remember years ago we had guys that came in, they ain't amongst us no more. That would tell you, yo, brother, watch these women.
Yeah.
But yet he never had a woman in his life.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh
You know?
man, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's hypocritical shit.
Yeah, man, yeah.
You gotta go through it, man.
No, but when he
Yeah, well,
come on, bro, I gotta say it. When he finally gets something that was like a
He
woman,
thought it was a woman.
he thought it was a
It was
woman.
a transgender.
What did she say? When he asked me,
Yeah, just, leave me alone. Are you a man? Are you a man?
yo,
You know?
this motherfucker said that the thing was taking a shower, man.
Hey, wait.
And he saw big ass fingers come out the fucking.
Yeah, you saw a hair on his
Yo,
back.
like, long ass-
You had a back scrubber
Oh
scrubbing
man.
his back. You know? But that's the point I'm making is that, look, man, that's hypocritical. She got guys that will, yeah, brother, you fucking women ain't right. Get out of here.
And nobody can tell you how to fucking deal with your woman neither. You know what I'm saying? But we're giving you wisdom. You know, look, just you know that dealing with in this word and this knowledge, you know what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Just look, man, just pray.
And at the time, and like Paul said,
Pray, man.
the time is short. He that have a woman be as though you ain't got.
Yeah.
The time we in now,
Yeah.
you gotta more so be in that mindset.
You got a woman cut her off, neither.
Oh yeah. See, that
That don't mean that, cause you know you.
She ain't do nothing to you.
Check yourself, you know. Yeah, cause you know. Yeah, look, no, fuck you, bitch. I'm leaving you, and now you hard up.
Or he didn't give her a chance to
You
do
know?
something.
Yeah. Listen, that don't mean that. In other words, look, man. In other words, don't be don't be giving your time, all your time to that woman. The majority of your time is called prioritizing, man. A lot of dudes fall away because they don't prioritize. They don't know how to prioritize this shit, man. This is the center, right? Everything else is around it. This is the truth. You know that this is what you're supposed to do. If all these chips fall and this don't, then you good. You know? Now, but if this fall, all those chips are gonna fucking attack your ass.
A man that warped and tangled himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah.
That's a key word, this life.
Yeah.
Right? Says that he may
That show you reincarnation right there. This particular life, because there's many lives.
And show you in that movie, Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
But the dude talking about his woman, we having a baby. Man, we out here. We're in a war zone right now. We're in Vietnam. I don't want to hear about your life at home. We out here now.
Yeah.
We're worried. Yeah, you can't tangle with something.
He wasn't thinking about him like that.
Hell no.
No, he came back home. Big Daddy, that Big Daddy Kane looking nigga. Cuddy. Or the fuck is that?
Cuddy, my man Cuddy.
Yeah, he had it. Was using his Cuddy on
And he started talking.
Friday.
Yeah.
But on Dead President's name was whatever the fuck.
No, I think it was study on
Dead President's?
And
All
Dead
right.
President's name was Cuddy.
Okay.
And Friday his name was Pink.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. He said, look, you gotta take it slow around them corners, man. You almost made me spill my yak.
Yeah.
I'm a 350,000.
It's a real thing. Yeah, so it's like your movies will show you that too, man. See, he's on his woman's home waiting for him.
Yeah.
Like a lot of you come out here doing the work, you just know your woman is waiting for you.
Yeah.
She in there pull up with somebody.
Yeah.
They know your schedule. Yeah, you can get around this time. I'm not saying all your women do that, but they will do that.
But if they do
Keep
that,
that in your mind.
look, if they do that and you find
do that,
if they do that and you come to find out,
that's leave.
you get the fuck out.
Don't
if
ask
you
why.
Don't be fucking crying.
Don't ask why.
Yeah, why? Oh, wait, baby, wait.
Like that song.
Yeah.
Don't be singing that song.
Yeah, man, just fucking be and get you another. Like I said, first of all, when you met the chick, you already knew. If you were an Israelite and you're in the faith, then you should already know the deal, my man. She's been around the block many a times.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. Hey, look, man, it's fucked up, but these are the curses that befell our people, man. Why? Because we went against the Lord. We got to deal with it for right now. You know. Now, if you're a brother that you could do without a woman, then don't fucking have a woman. That's point blank. The brother that don't got a woman, and that's the way you want to be. You cannot judge the brother that got a woman. The brother that got a woman, all right, and that's the way you want to be. You can't judge the brother that don't. All right, and that's that.
That's
and
that.
that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
Like Paul said, if you got a woman seeking out to be loose,
Yeah.
and you don't got a woman seeking
Yeah.
out to be
You got to cut her off just because we're
Yeah.
saying that.
Right, and don't,
Might
yeah,
be
you
trash.
can, because that's, you got a woman that kind of pulling with you, and then you just cut her. Oh, that's kind of wickedness. Because the scripture, Yahweh Shai did say that if you do any other bullshit, that's you making her commit adultery, and that means that you are the adulterer too, because you causing her to go fuck another man. So you being wicked. So look, we at GMS, we are a righteous group. We are a spiritual group. All right. So all you scoffers that talk shit about us, look, we teach that. All right. We take care. That's right. Cause y'all niggas, all y'all do is talk shit. But the Lord got something for y'all, man. That's all y'all do is talk shit.
The reason why they talk shit because they can't combat us with the scriptures.
Well, that's the job.
As a bitch will do that. Like a woman, you get an argument with a woman, you tell her something that's right, and she's gonna talk to you. Wow, hey, that's why your wee small. You know?
Yeah.
They'll come with some shit to kind of fuck you over because they can't use logic.
Yeah, but then you come back and say, hey, look, bitch, that's why your pussy stink.
Well, or no, my shit ain't small. Your pussy gets too big.
Your poom poom. Yeah, your poom
You know?
your poom poom is a slop bucket.
Yeah.
You know?
Slap a dropper.
So, and you've been around the world and I.
They made a song about that.
You know? Fucking hoe. Look, don't get me started, man.
Yeah, all this shit,
Also,
brothers,
especially
look,
when
man,
I'm-
all this stuff, and it's like that topic always comes up, man.
And look, we just real, man.
Brothers got to learn his wisdom,
Yeah.
and also know that the time that we're in now, like Paul said, it's short.
Short,
Either
man.
have, whatever you got, whatever
Yeah.
you think you got, you ain't got.
You don't
'Cause
got,
fuck
man.
this place is gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, just use. Look, it's not hard. Use this fucking world, man, to get through, get by for that, for your everyday thing, and know that tomorrow it may not be there. That's all. But guess what? We got Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. We got greater things. All right,
Coming for us.
right for us, man. So
Why
don't worry
why
about
you think we're out here doing what we're doing,
yeah,
man?
man. We don't give.
But we know that we have greater things coming our
We
way.
don't give a fuck about the things in the
Fuck all this shit,
Look,
man.
man, we don't give a fuck, but
Yeah.
the way that this world, we in this world, and the way it's set up, you gotta maneuver. So you gotta use certain shit. You pay your cards right, whatever you gotta do.
Don't
Just
get
don't
caught
get caught up, man.
What out?
God damn, it's called wisdom, man. Yeah.
Come with it.
It's the first verse. Ephesians 4:1.
I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called. Now that word vocation in the Greek of divine invitation to embrace salvation of the Most High.
The parable of the marriage, right? He invited all these people, right? They weren't worthy, right? And then the Lord said, "Well, go back and invite the blind, the men, those that pretty much the 1/3, that need salvation, and call them in, instead." And they were invited, for that great wedding. All right, the marriage, the marriage supper of the Lamb. All right, go ahead.
Verse 2. With all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit.
You know what that means? Forbearing one another in love. Yeah, you exhort your brother. Brother going off, you correct him, in meekness and Lord, making sure he don't fall away, even if you gotta, scream out or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's your brother, man, and you gotta show brotherly love towards that brother, and then and pray for that brother in hopes that y'all make it, having having the mastery over the flock. Because you got a certain position and you using power, you know what I'm saying, to manipulate a brother or you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that the flock is the Lord's flock and not your own. Yahushua said the greater Yahushua said, the greater thou art, the more you humble yourself. That's why Yahushua washed the disciples' feet as an example. Yahushua was the greater one, right? He washed their feet. Now, I ain't talking about washing your brother's actual feet. It's talking about you humble yourself. In other words, you gotta be humble, all right, and love your brother. Even if y'all get into it, it happens. Brothers fight or whatever, whatever, man. You may feel a certain way. There may be envy. You may envy another brother or brother envy. These things happen because we're in the flesh. At the end of the day, we are brethren, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And when those demons are on you, you gotta
catch it real quick.
You gotta make things right. Even if a brother could might not even know that you got an issue with him, man. But you gotta talk. We gotta talk to one another, man. And the main thing is we gotta do this work together, man. Yeah.
Matthew 26. 25. It says, when Yahushua called them unto him and said, "Ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them."
The ranks, and that's how the old school. That's why the old school fell. There were too many people into rank and a certain level of what you call it, of authority, right? And title, and they felt too entitled and shit. Cause that's one of Jake's problems, man. Always feeling entitled.
That dude who's not amongst us anymore is a nigga from way back named Yum.
Yeah.
He made a statement to Apostle Tahar. He said, "I don't want to be in your camp." He said that.
Yes.
That's what it was all about for that guy.
Right.
Where is he now?
Because his whole thing was not Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but right, And now he's out there waiting for a missile.
Yeah. Or an alligator come bite his ass up.
All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 25, it says,
and the reason why he told the disciples that, because the disciples were doing that. They were bickering to one another, who's over who,
right.
who beneath Yahweh Shai, who had that top spot, Go ahead.
It says, and they that are great exercise authority upon them, but it shall not be so among you. But whosoever will be great among you, let him be your minister.
And that's talking about with the word, like we're ministers to the flock. We teaching the word unto them. That don't mean neither to, a dude who's under you, he's gonna talk any way he can to. There's an order. There's still an order. Let everything be done in decency and in order. Respectful. There's an order to things. You know what I'm saying? Even when we hanging out, if there is an order, there is a rank, but that means like, look, don't we just chilling And yo, brother, go give me, say, go give me that, yo, brother. You know, look, nah, I'm amongst y'all as a friend. Yahweh Shai even said, look, you are my, he said, you're not my servants anymore, but I call you my friends. Because in the kingdom, that's how it's going to be. Yahweh Shai could be right there, just chilling with you, walking with you, sipping your with you. Remember, he's one of us. We come from him, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that means, you know what I mean? Not always having, this thing, because you feel insecure. That's another thing. You got Israelites that should be feeling insecure about themselves. Well, yeah, that's weakness. What's up, brother? If you feel insecure, pray to the Lord. Do something, man. Brothers that always feeling that brother trying to take his position, man. Look, don't give me no position. All I know is I love Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
I appreciate
All right, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiasticus 7, verse 4. Seek not the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor.
Face the camera, because I sound low. So.
Okay. This is
Elaborate on that scripture too.
Ecclesiasticus 7, verse 4. Seek not the Lord preeminence, neither of the king the seat of honor. Right. Like I was going through, preeminence means a high rank. A high rank, yeah. So you're not coming in here seeking the Lord to have authority over other brothers, because Yahweh Shai said that's what the Gentiles, that's what they seek for. That's why when the bickering was going on between the 12, Yahweh Shai didn't tell them, look, Peter's over all of y'all. He didn't even have to say that. He said, look, if you don't humble yourself as this little child, then you ain't gonna receive the kingdom. He could have easily said, look, Peter's the head disciple. Peter is gonna be greater than all of y'all. But he didn't stoop down to that level. He told him, look, don't worry about that. Love that brother as thyself, like the man that came to Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai asked him a question. He said, look, what you say is true. Love the Most High with all your heart, and love the brother of thyself. And what did Yahweh Shai tell him? So look, the kingdom is near unto you. That's the two things that leads to the kingdom. Loving the Most High and loving the brother as yourself. That's the two more, which really is greater than prophecy. Paul said, yet if he had revelation, he had prophecy, yet if he had not charity, the most important things is the Most High. Prophecy is going to unfold within itself. The Most High. We live in a time that the Lord and Yahweh shall be glorified. So it's going to happen regardless. Because this is their time. You read it, I think it's in Isaiah or Jeremiah, it said, surely the Lord is a power that hideth himself. That's what these other nations is going to say. Because right now, the glory of the Lord is not manifested to everybody. It's only manifested to the brothers that's in the truth. It says, seek not the Lord preeminence, neither the king the seat of honor. Justify not thyself before the Lord, and boast not that wisdom before the king. And that's plain to the point.
Now I got a precept right here.
Yeah, don't boast your wisdom. Meaning you might know something, don't keep blurring your mouth. Keep it to yourself, man.
That's right.
There's certain times to speak, and there's certain times not to speak. Right. So now you're trying to show yourself above the leaders. You got a lot of guys that came in this thing like that. They're nothing. Where they at now? You know? We've been nasty. Like they're like the Nazarah, like the weirdos over in Chicago. And when you check it out, they don't know anything. No. They're worse than things. All right. So what we going to see?
Matthew 18:3. And he said, verily I say unto you, except you be converted and become as little children, you shall not enter into.
Convert, the word convert means with the truth. Come back to the truth of the Heavenly Father and become what? Like little children, meaning what? Being humble. What these brothers are going into. That's right. All of us got to be humble. It's important. Ain't none of us shit. Like the brother said earlier, the Lord could call and you could drop dead tonight. Any of us. It's not written that Zion one is supposed to go home tonight. I could drop dead. You know, all of us. Humble yourself, man. Because how can you first of all gotta pray to the Lord, you know, that he preserves us. That's right. All right. Why do we have to do? Knowing that you ain't got no power or nothing. Yeah, man. You can't create us. We didn't create him. We were born out of from our mother's feet. Yeah. All make ourselves come in. The Lord brought us
right. We didn't have no choice for that. We had no choice coming down here. We were set down here to fulfill a mission.
Exactly.
You know?
So how you gonna toot your horn, man?
Yeah.
But that's what this world teaches. For you to be proud.
Proud, yeah.
Yeah, when they have a slogan, they stand high and proud.
Now I got a precept right here. Psalm 75 and let me see. And I guess I'm gonna start at 4. It says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly. Unto the wicked, lift not up the horn. Lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. And we know the wicked is Esau, right? The other nations. Because we were going into that earlier, how they think because of their technology, they think they are the Most High. And they became proud, right? But the Most High is going to smash them. But also, this goes into, Jake, man. Somebody that will try to lift themselves up, man, in the congregation. Don't do that, right? So lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. From the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another.
Right, the Lord said it took he promotes.
That's right. Judas Iscariot. What happened to him? Right? It was set up on high. He was amongst the 12. Got taken down, and another took his bishopric. Like I said, another one, Matthias took his position. All right. So don't get high-minded, because the Lord take you out, and He'll take out one brother and install 2. You know. But
Sirach chapter 10, verse 18. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman.
Yeah. That's good. That's right. And then that furious anger, I did a show yesterday. Don't be losing your wits either.
Yeah, man.
We get all bent out of shape over some bullshit.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, getting
Get
emotional, man.
When the dust settles, you're gonna realize it was some dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
Yeah. And you're gonna get embarrassed.
And it always is. There's always some petty, dumb shit, you know. And then you start getting, and then you let those demons fester in you, and then that's it, you know. Don't do that, man. You know, when you start feeling that way, pray to the Lord. Get to focus. Get those demons off of you, man, and just relax, man. Chill, relax, and let the dust settle, like other times.
When the dust settles, and you're like, wait, why did I act like a fucking asshole?
Then you start feeling it.
Yeah, because here it is. The Lord gave me all this wisdom. I'm supposed to be on a certain level, and I'm gonna let some dumb shit like this take me off the track. You know, the brother thing's supposed to be, especially the times that we're in now. First of all, the Lord said, "Wait ye upon me until I rise upon the prey."
Yeah.
We gotta, whatever demons fuck with us, we just gotta deal with it, man. All right? It's a part of our hell. How else can we say it? It's a part of our hell. The good news is that this hell is coming to an end real soon.
Right.
All right? So let's hold on. You hold it.
Let me see. I got something here.
Yeah, this is Luke 1:52. He putteth down the mighty from their seats and exalted them of low degree.
That's right. And ultimately, the Lord's going to do that with Esau. Take his ass down and put us up.
Yeah.
We're of low degree right now. That's why earlier you had an old black woman disrespect us. We're on the low right now. The Lord's going to exalt us, man. Start with the elect. Ultimately, the whole nation of Israel. Starting with the elect. All right? Go on. That was it on that one?
I got a precept. Let me see. So Psalms 37. I can start at 37 and 7, right? It says, rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and wait patiently for him. That means don't take matters into your own fucking hands and start losing it and starting some kind of go on a chaotic rampage. It's about using the wisdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, to balance you out. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not, that means don't worry yourself because of him who prospers in his way. All right? And who prospers in his way? Esau prospers in his way. And then you got niggas in the world that prosper. You see them, pushing hot whips and got, nice bitches or whatever. All that bullshit. The lust of the eyes. All right. It says, fret not thyself because of him way, because of man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. That's Esau. The RFID chip, the mark of the beast. That's a wicked device.
That's right. That's right.
Cease from anger and forsake wrath.
Forsake wrath.
Because when you, first of all, when you angry and most of the time, if you get to that point, it's because you were probably fucking drinking, all right? And when you're drinking, you're not in your fucking right state.
Because you're telling
know?
you strong drink is raging.
Yeah, it's raging. So you think you're in the right, man. But and then the Lord could pull back, man, and allow those demons to fuck your shit up, man. All right, and then what?
Yeah.
All right, so you gotta,
or you get locked up.
Or you get locked up, but then now you gotta, now you're locked up.
I go see the judge.
Now you,
and all this bullshit. You know?
Come on.
That's embarrassing because men of who we are, we ain't really caught out there like that. That's for these.
Right.
That's for these 2-bit niggas out here.
Exactly, man. You gotta see yourself. But what did Howard Shai said about the wicked scribes and Pharisees? He said, "Ye are from below, and I am from above." Right? Did you hear anything? Did Howard Shai start get into blows with them? Did he start grappling with a wicked ass Pharisee on the ground and shit? Yo, what? You know? Yo, Howard Shai, yo. You know? Nah, right? He'll bounce. He was a butt. He knew that they were lowly niggas. They were emotional. They were not spiritual. They were carnal, right? Come on, man. So isn't he the captain of our faith? Aren't we supposed to follow him, like, and how he's grown, right? Okay, go ahead. I'm not done. Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah 3 verse 8. Mm-hmm. Therefore wait ye upon the Lord, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the
right, until the very day that he rises up, man. You know, and you can be mad. And look, you can say, be angry, but sin not. In other words, look, be angry, but let it. That's it. That's it, bro.
That was basically that's what I want.
All right. So this is okay. So it says Psalm 37 and 8. And forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Yes, so that's what we do. We waiting, man. You know, and then look. That's why we put prayers up on motherfuckers, man. Do that. It's that we're spiritual. Remember the Romans 8.
Got it.
All right.
Romans 8 and 5.
Look, man. Start playing because that works better. Then you find out the sun happens. Maybe you won't find out. You know, until you know. But certain times you can put a prayer up on somebody and find out something happened to them down the road, man. You know, remember the Lord is long suffering, so he ain't gonna get at him real quick. You know, I remember it was this one dude at my job, man. He stole one of my tools and shit. They tried to act like he didn't. Like years later, after he did that, the motherfucker lost his fucking finger on this machine. It's called a lathe and shit, man. He lost a fucking finger. They said the tendon was fucking like long as shit, man. Blood every fucking where. You know? And after that happened, he tried to be all cool with me. You know? But cursing on that motherfucker, he stole my shit.
Yeah, the Lord got his ass. See, the Lord
he stole my shit and then tried to act like he did. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm looking at it. I said, yo, man, yo, that's my shit. Nah, I'm pretty yours. This is mine. He took out the part that I had my initials on. I initialed my tools and shit, you know? They took that out and put tape. I said, all right. I said, I ain't worried about it, but I had the company finding you.
So the Lord gave him a
and the
Lord gave him
and the Spirit was telling me that he knew what happened to him, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he always do that. Why would they have to? Why me? Well, God, I can do that. You know?
So, he's a cokehead, too.
If you just went and socked him for it, you would have been locked up.
Right. No, lost my job, locked up, you know? All kinds of shit. And then he would have been laughing.
Right? Go to class.
Yeah, you just gotta calm the fuck down. All right. First of all, this is what's supposed to stabilize you. You ain't supposed to be a wild fucking madman out there, man. And you're supposed to call yourself being in the faith, man. Just calm the fuck down. Your anger don't outdo the anger of the Lord. I'll tell you that.
Well, and Lord get people better than what you think.
Exactly.
But the dude lost his finger.
Yeah.
All right?
Now I'm laughing. And now I'm laughing.
And can you imagine his face when his finger disappeared?
No.
Yo!
No. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. They tried to reattach me. I guess the motherfucker was there, which is also my enemy. He tried to get the finger and put it on ice. So they go reattach.
We got doctor.
Well, cause you know because the nerves are still alive. You know, certain situations, the shit, the nerves and tendencies, you know, whatever. So they try to do that. The fucking finger turn black. So they had to throw it away and shit.
Yeah, blackberry finger. They're trying to get it.
They had to throw it to the dog in the back of the building. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, final boy. You know.
Hey, but see, the Lord is there.
So the Lord got him, and I praise y'all. Every time something happens to them devils, I praise the Lord, man, and I drink wine. That's what I do. Right?
Proverbs 16, verse 32.
Because praise is given to Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh Shai, not you. You know.
Proverbs 16, verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Say this. Sometimes you just gotta just sit down. You gotta plug in the fan and let the sweat dry off.
Oh, look at this. 10th verse. Now, this is beautiful. I said, like, you know, you want Esau, you might say, fuck with you. I'm relaxed. First of all, know that it's Satan fucking with you because Yahweh Shai is in you. That's one. All right? And then, if he's an Edomite, what's about to come to them, it's going to be horrible, man. So just sit back, relax, and let the Lord do his wonders, man. It says, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. All right? It says, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be.
They gonna fight him.
We're gonna find him.
There's many scriptures on that. How people gonna look for the white man? He ain't gonna be around no more. Esau.
That's right.
And I'm gonna say this: wicked Jakes ain't gonna be around no more.
Nope.
We're all gonna be righteous.
That's right. That's right.
You know?
There will be, scripture say that we shall all be righteous. All right. It says, but the meek shall inherit the earth. That's Israel. He's going into that earlier. And shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace, because once we're in that kingdom, there ain't gonna be no nation rising up to take us down and to put us in slavery anymore. All right. All right. That's pretty much it.
Yes. All right. This is Deuteronomy 32, 42. All right. It's Deuteronomy 32, and 42. I will make mine arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy. There's a point. Rejoice, O ye nations, with his people, for he will avenge the blood of his servants, and render vengeance to his adversaries, and will be merciful unto his land and to his people.
That's the judgment for these other nations, because there's been so much time that has passed since we came to captivity, since the so-called white came over here to America and stole this land, to the so-called Latin tribes over there in the South Central America and the Caribbeans. So much time has passed that these crackers actually think that the Most High is for their cause. But they don't know that the Most High is setting them up for a major downfall, man. For a major destruction. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is going to have mercy upon his life. See, what they don't understand is from the time that our people started calling upon the Lord, that was the downfall of the damn devils, man. All right? Like the scripture said, when he set his nest upon the stars, then shall he bring them to the ground. The fact that we call upon Yahweh Bashem Shai is a testimony to the end of your kingdom. There was a video the brother showed me. There's a boxer, he's supposed to fight tonight. Guess what name he gave praise to? Even though he didn't say the name completely right, but he said Yehovah and the Messiah. He did? Yeah. He said Yahweh Shai. And he said it before a boxing match. He said, look, I'm gonna give praises to Yehovah and the Messiah, Yahweh Shai. Which is Yahweh. That's the testimony unto the time that we're living in right now. See, for a long period of time, there was not one Israelite in America that knew he was an Israelite. We didn't know that. We wasn't born knowing, like, I'm from this tribe, the Most High name is Yahweh, the Son name is Yahweh. We didn't know that. All we knew was what the world had to offer us. Being a nigga, smoking weed, doing all type of manner abominations. We didn't know, all right, we are the people that are in the scriptures. Because growing up, most brothers in the faith Going to church, we didn't want to go to church.
Hell no.
I had to
man,
drag us to church. We're like, man, we don't want to.
I used to fall asleep, man. I used to stay with my cousin a lot, and she used to drag us, man, to church, man, every Sunday. You know, I'll just fall asleep. Then she'd be like, waking me up, wake up, you know. I used to get mad and shit, you know.
Yeah, when I was a kid, everybody in my so-called family have many different religions. My mom was an Adventist, and my dad's people were Pentecostal, so they had to drag me to church Saturday and Sunday. So I put a stop to it, man. When they came to drag me Saturday, even if you know they so-called Saturday, Friday, and Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday, so when the sun was going down, my father's people ready to come get me to get ready to go to church the next day for their church. So they dragged me. I just started bothering me. I just bugged the fuck out, man. So you know what? Now leave this nigga back home. So I put a stop to that Sunday shit. Yeah, but you give me the double whammy. Double whammy of Caesar in different angles.
Yeah.
You know? That's satanic, man. The Lord, you know, Lord ain't with that shit. Man. And it was satanic when you were a kid. If it was something righteous, you feel it was something righteous.
Yeah.
It was just wickedness, man. You know? It's demonic.
And the majority
And your
of people,
pastors are faggots.
well, yeah, with that, or he's popping all the women in the congregation.
Or he popping all the women in the congregation.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them simple ass niggas in the church. Oh no, that's Pastor Henry. He's okay. He's gonna go on to lunch with my wife because you know he's gonna bless her and you know and make sure that
help out our marriage.
Yeah.
You dumb assholes.
You niggas, boy. But it's the majority of people in these religions are all women, man. You know.
That's what it is.
They, according to the scripture, they're supposed to be. If those are the temples of the Lord, they're supposed to be home, and in silence and at home and teaching their children. They ain't supposed to be nowhere outside the house.
Giving testimony.
The only time they're supposed to go outside is to go into the markets, get some fucking food or whatever, and then come back. You know.
Look at the word thing. Brother said testimony. Only men can give testimonies. So the word testimony goes back to your testes, which are your balls.
Yep.
Women don't have balls. They may say they have balls, but saying and having are two different things.
You got that right.
All right.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Job 34, verse 20. In a moment shall they die, and the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, and the mighty shall be taken away without hand. And when you go into Esau's bullshit, he got the doomsday clock, which is a theoretical clock that's created by people,
right? And that in the science world, that are against thermonuclear weapons and all that shit. And once they hit midnight, that's the destruction. The scripture says, I think we're 2 minutes away from midnight.
Yeah.
And they said that when Trump came to office. Okay.
Which is basically, midnight represents a time of judgment. Like you go into the parable of the 12 virgins, it said at midnight there was a fire.
Right.
And then the 5 wise, they grabbed their lamps, they had the oil, they had the light, and the other ones was looking. Mm-hmm. So midnight represents a time of judgment. It says, in a moment shall they die. So all these bullshit, these people go talking shit against the people that's in the truth, the enemies of the truth, against the scriptures. Because you got a lot of people who really believe that the Bible is something that just was made up.
Right.
But yet,
a poetic. Some people think it's just a poetic book.
Yeah.
It's no different than reading Shakespeare or some old philosopher or something like that. That's how they take it. Oh, have you read? Do you know the book of Psalms? Well, bitch, do you understand the book of Psalms? You know? Or Proverbs?
They're like a bugged out rastas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we chant our psalms.
I
man chant our psalms at each year.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah,
First
don't read.
But they can't read because the first thing they don't let them do can't read.
Then they put Selassie.
Selassie.
I'm like, what? I don't see no. Ja.
Yeah.
They say Ja. One of them say Ja.
Yeah. When they say they go, the Lord gonna kill you, man. They put emphasis in that Ja shit, man. Yeah. The Lord's gonna destroy you,
man. Man, check it something up. But that's what I say. Israel is a peculiar people, man. You know? Because that's why Scripture say Romans 10 and 2. They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. And those Rastas, they got that zeal, man. Because, they speak about, Babylon must burn, man.
But they don't really mean it because they want to make it a burn. Because then at the same time, they say, we all must come together. We are all man.
They fucked up.
But when I was a kid, that wasn't what they were saying. They were saying the white man is Satan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that changed when
That changed.
when the white man gave Bob Marley a contract.
And gave them jobs.
And get him some reggae.
And like, I'm gonna get you sucker.
Okay,
They were all right. They were all writing and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you sucker. He said, but what happened? What happened to them?
Like I said, they gave him jobs.
He was like, yes, yeah, well, no. You know? He said, like, what happened to them? He said, well, the movement was strong, it was powerful, we all came together. What happened, man? What happened? He said, well, they were all given jobs.
They were all giving jobs. Yeah, Esau pacified their asses.
Yeah. And that's definitely Israel, boy. Give him a position in Esau's kingdom, man. Oh, man. Oh man!
And I told him, I warned him, hey,
He was cool. Look, before y'all knew him, I hung out with this. We talking about this dude that we knew.
They probably watching. They didn't watch the shows.
Out in the world, he hung out with us, whatever. And he was in the world. We were in the faith, but he was just a dude. We considered him a friend at one point. But then he started, he got a plus job, boy.
Yeah, making 2 G's a week
And,
starting.
and
then the nigga just changed, boy.
Changed quick.
And then, Then last time I saw him, it was way after them times. I saw him, he was like, hey, man, how do you feel about GOCC? I said, yeah, that's more your speed. Model GOCC.
Yeah.
That's more your speed.
Yeah, man. So, and then but the thing is, before y'all even met him, I knew that nigga.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Because I used to try to, kick it to him. We used to hang out tight. We used to hang out tight, get in the clubs or whatever. And I used to kind of kick it to him a little bit, and he'd be like, yeah. But the nigga always had his opinion. Yep. That's how I knew. I said, nigga, I'm gonna just use. And I said, I'm gonna just use this nigga to, and he'll come in. He had a Lincoln Navigator, nice, leather. I'm like, all right, let's fucking man, we're gonna go and do our thing, And after a while, I was like, you know what? I'll just leave this nigga as a dude that I hang out with. But the truth is, that's why you're not supposed to hang out
with niggas in the world.
Niggas in the world, man. If you're doing that,
be not unequally yoked with
unbelievers, because they're not, can't two walk together
unless be agreed.
No,
yeah, it can't. Niggas in the world, boy, I can't.
Oil and water, man. It just
it's what it is.
Because you're hanging out. You're always gonna get into an argument because you're not agreeing. So why hang out?
Then you fighting yourself like, why the fuck you do that? No, it's because the Lord is not dealing with that guy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have enough wisdom to understand that.
Yeah, you're gonna go to hate him anyway, and he hate you.
Yeah.
So just cut it.
Yeah, he'll turn you in. If the feds go in right now, tell us about that brother. Tell us about that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, well, he lives over there, and I always do something wrong with him.
They'll turn, even your family members, they'll turn on your ass.
Yep. That's true.
They'll set you up the river.
That's true. To cover, to look, because his niggas always trying to look out for their own ass. All right, so what we got? So dealing with Esau because he don't get judged right away. He thinking that the Most High is for him, right? So Psalms 50 and 16, right? I says, for unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? That's some of this religion, man, because Esau thinking, when Esau came here, they had all kind of religions, man. You had first of all, in Massachusetts, you had the so-called Puritans. They thought they were the pure children of the Heavenly Father, right? They thought they were the Israelites too. Then they started developing other religions. They had something called Jacobinism. I think George Washington went into it, and they were teaching that they were the Israelites, the people of the Most High, Jacob's children, right? Then all these religions started coming up. The Baptists, right? The Baptists, Esau came up with that bullshit, right? What else? Yeah, that plantation Christianity, and they just kept on and on thinking that this book was for them.
The Lutherans.
The Lutherans. And then they had other religions that came from the old England and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So Jehovah's Witness, the Jehovah's Witness, that's Masonic, all that shit. So they Esau thinking that this book belongs to them. Then they create other books that go with, that try to match with this, but they can't. The scriptures say, none shall want her mate. If you give me that,
Mormons.
the Mormons, and that's Masonic. You know, all religions are Masonic, based on Freemasonic principles, man. But they try to tie in the Bible, and then they have their own. The Catholics, they have their own fucking books. I remember, man. They'll have the Bible, and then they'll sing some psalms or something. Then they close it. Then they open up a book. Something about the Eucharist and man, all kind of bullshit, man. You know. And when you in the Roman Catholic Church, you feel like pressed, like that there's demons in there, man. You know, you feel it, man. I remember, man. I hated it. All right, I hated that feeling. Then it says, unto the wicked the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? And that's Esau, but that's also the 2/3 as well. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaken with adulterers, going back to the time from the Babylonians and all the other nations after that conquered us. Esau was right along with them, helping them. And at the end, he put us in slavery his goddamn self. He's supposed to be our brother. It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. That's why they created an organization called the Illuminati, and they went on to deceive the nations, like it says in Revelation, the 20th chapter, right? And it says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, who is Esau's brother, Jacob. We are the children of Jacob. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son, right? It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. The Most High kept silence. Didn't move in on it. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself. They thought that the Most High was with them here in America, man. They thought America, like I said, I'll keep on saying it. They thought America was the kingdom of heaven, and that Jake and Gad and Reuben and them, those are the heathen that the Most High sent to conquer. And this is the new land of Canaan, and this land was the kingdom of heaven going to be built. That's what they thought, man. But guess what? They were fucking wrong. All right. It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's why we are right now in order before Esau's eyes. Esau see us, they're wondering, who are we? What are we doing? And one of the others said, we're teaching that you're the devil. And they said, okay, and they walked, and they kept going. All right? Because it was true. It's a true statement. They didn't rebut it. They didn't argue against it because they know it's true. All right? And it says, now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me. And to him that ordereth his conversation aright, will I show the salvation of the Most High. And that's talking about us in the word. As long as we praise the Lord, in the name of the Lord, and we keep on doing this holy work here, here goes salvation. Salvation is a gift. And he's giving it to his elect, man. But he preordained it from the beginning anyway. If you're the elect, you're the elect. Ain't nobody can fucking change that. If you're a 2/3, you're a 2/3, and nobody can change that, man. So our hopes is that we are, that's what we say, we're the hopeful elect, and we hope to be in those ships, man, before that fire hit. You know? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, read that. Yeah, read that.
Isaiah chapter 34, verse 16 says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh.
Right, the holy Bible. You see the Holy Bible, man. But you need teachers to teach you the right way, though. All right? Go ahead.
And read.
And read. Scripture say, blessed are they that read, man. All right, go ahead.
No one of these shall fail.
No, the prophecies contained in this book are not going to fail. They're going to come to pass. All right? The Lord declared, there's a lot of prophecies that came to pass. You could go in Isaiah, Jeremiah. Certain of those prophecies came to pass that dealt with Babylon and like that. And within those books are prophecies that didn't happen yet. All right? Go ahead.
It says, none shall want her mate.
No other book is going to be mated with the Holy Bible. This is the only real and true book. Okay? The Quran, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, any books on Buddhism, all right? Any Roman Catholic book that teaches you about some kind of bullshit prayer or some shit like that, all right? Can't be made with this. This stands alone and don't need any other book, all right? These are the pure words of the Lord, and they have lasted forever. All right, go ahead.
For my mouth it hath commanded,
And he commanded, his mouth commanded by who and through who? His holy prophets. Go ahead.
and his spirit it hath gathered them.
The Spirit gathered the elect, right? Go ahead.
And
The
he
Spirit contained, we read that Spirit is an actual spirit that comes to you to open your mind, man. Right? The Comforter. That's that Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He sends it to work with you, man. All right, go ahead.
and he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand.
So if you were in the Word back in time, you will be in the Word now. All right. If you follow the Lord back then, we spoke about reincarnation, man, and you'll fall into your lot. In other words, your position, and be content with it, man. If you're in a low position but you're still in this, be content, man, because that position is gonna save you from the fucking missiles that are gonna be dropped, man. In that day, you ain't gonna worry about positioning. All you want is salvation, man. Get the fuck. That's what you want. Your ticket out. Yeah. It's two positions. It's two positions, man. The wrong position and the right position. You want to be in the right position, man. All right. Against the opposition. Looking for a high position with the kingdom, which is the kingdom. In this high calling.
And he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it.
In other words, they shall possess it forever. Do people live forever? No. What I mean is, in other words, you live, you pass it, come back. You live, you pass it, you come back. And then every time you come back, you come in your line, in your lot, you know? You know what I'm saying?
And that inheritance stays with the family.
And stay right forever. You know? Go ahead.
From generation to generation.
From generation to generation, because give me Exodus 20:5, is it? Because the generations you come back. What's that? 4th, 5th generation. That's how the Lord said. That's when He judges the people. Why? Because those same people come back again, and then boom, He didn't get them then. He'll get them when they come back. All right, go ahead.
This is Exodus 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, that power am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children.
But wait a minute, I thought somebody it was that in Ezekiel 18. Give me a second. That the father shall not receive that the sins of the son, and neither the son of the father. Sure, because people would read that, be like, oh, see, the Bible it contradicts itself. No, it's not that, asshole. Yeah, read that.
Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 19. It says, yet say ye, why doth not the son bear the iniquity of the father?
Right.
When the son hath done that which is lawful and right, and hath kept all my statutes,
right,
and hath done them,
right,
he shall surely live. The soul that sinneth, it shall die.
That's it. Everybody gets judged for what they have done, you know, individually. You know what I'm saying? That's why Paul said, man, work out your own salvation, man, with fear and trembling, man. There ain't no man can deliver you, and if you're doing wrong, you can't say, yo, well, he made me do it or whatever. You gotta suffer the punishments for your own sins, man, for the shit you did. And be responsible for your own shit. All right? Go ahead.
The son shall not bear the iniquity.
Because Adam tried to do that. Adam tried to put the blame on Eve. No, it was the woman that you gave me, Lord. that's some, niggerish shit. The Lord said, oh, yeah? All right. Well, I got some shit for your ass, man. And curse Adam. All right? Go ahead.
Neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son.
So, but yet, here, read that in Exodus 20.
Exodus 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to serve them,
It's talking about the idols, the false gods of the other nations. All right, go ahead.
For the iniquity
Visiting the iniquity, go ahead,
of the fathers
of the fathers
upon the children.
upon the children of those fathers. Why? How? How so? When over here, read that.
Well, Ezekiel 18:20. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. The son shall not bear the iniquity of his father.
So see, somebody, if you ain't taught, you be all fucked up, and you put the Bible down, you're like, look, I'm all messed up. I don't understand that. Yeah, the Holy Spirit ain't dealing with it. It's talking about reincarnation. The Father coming back later in the future. All right, another generation coming back through.
Neither shall the righteous, neither shall the father bear the iniquity of the son.
Right.
The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him.
Point blank and a story, and that's why Esau's gonna get his ass fucked up. Because the Edomites who are living now were the same ones that put us in slavery, man, and fucked us up. Okay? Finish this out. See how simple it is? Well, it's simple to a man of understanding in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But to the wicked ain't nothing.
Exodus 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
Talking about the false gods.
For I, the
Shit,
Lord,
they have made Esau God. They worship him. Like that nigga woman that passed by shaking her head. She did that because Esau is her God, and there was nothing but Edomites behind her, so she was embarrassed. I can't, you know?
we supposed to be of a bold degree. Because the scripture says a poor man's wisdom is despised. We're all poor. We got jobs.
Right.
Brothers pay their bills. Fucking poor. And our words despised. If we came out here with a clean-cut suit, like fucking them pastors like Creflo Dollar and all these other niggas, or homeboy. What's it, Jennings, yeah. Then people were like, okay,
Jennings.
Let's hear what these dudes got to say. But since we're lowly, the scriptures say that the Yahweh Shah prayed to the Father, said, the why the Lord, that you hid this from the wise and prudent and giving it unto the babes. You know the word babes? It don't mean a baby, it means insignificant.
The Lord did it that way too. He don't want everybody.
He don't want it. Yeah, he said he called not many wise, not many strong. All right, the Lord ain't calling the mightiest men on the planet to come into the truth. He ain't calling the most tough. He got people who got wisdom on breaking atoms and all these different scientific bullshit that people hold to be the true wisdom. But at the end of the day, they don't know the Lord trumps all wisdom on the planet. Following the word of the Lord. The scriptures say this: it's better that a man with low understanding follow the Lord than a man with great understanding. Right. It's better. So a man is following after these scriptures, and he has this much understanding. Guess what? The Lord is looking to him. Instead of somebody that know the so-called affairs of this world. They can tell you about atoms and protons and neutrons and all that bullshit and all different types of scientific bullshit. But guess what? If you don't got the fear of the Lord, you don't got the true wisdom. So that means you have nothing. You have nothing, because the fear of the Lord is what's going to bring into the kingdom.
Wisdom is real foolishness.
This was foolishness unto Yahweh Shah. So at the end of the day, the word that we got, which in the world is looked at like, these niggas just bug the fuck out. You niggas ain't. This, at the end of the day, when shit hit the fan, pursuant to Isaiah 33:6, this is going to be our stability. When everybody's freaking out, running around crazy, women are bugging out, they're screaming and they're begging for mercy and all that bullshit, guess what? The Most High is going to actually put a calm spirit on the brothers of the faith. While everybody's freaking out, running around, bugging the fuck out, the brothers of the faith are going to be chill. Like,
yeah, for knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time.
That's right.
We're about to come into some serious shit, man.
Just like that, you know. When you least suspect it, just like that, shit's gonna turn tables. That's why it says when it shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon us. Right. This asshole Trump, he's going into talks in Singapore with North Korea with Kim Jong Il.
Il done dead.
Unis too, I guess.
I know he's dead.
In Spanish, un means one.
You know them dudes are the heathens. Remember Kim Jong Il took a picture with Clinton. He was sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Who's just like that, man? That's a heathen. Right? The sun. Well, he got the peace talks. It's coming up real soon, a couple of days. And people think they're going to Trump. This is the first. This has never been done in history, right? That's what they kept pushing. This has never been done in history. It's all bullshit.
They say Jake, man. Sorry, bro. Yeah, Puerto Rican Day parade shit tomorrow. These motherfuckers still don't know.
No wonder.
Yo, they still don't know how many Puerto Ricans died in Hurricane Maria.
Oh, look at that.
They still don't know how many is dead, but these motherfuckers are celebrating.
And it's still fucked up.
Half the niggas don't even know what the word Puerto
And
Rican means.
they still celebrating. That's why we're gonna put a stop to all this bullshit, all this fucking folly, man.
Yeah.
These stupid bitches. The Lord's gonna put a stop to all this shit, man. You know, playing that stupid music. And he had some dude from I don't know, he's from Guatemala or Mexico. That dude did a pizza delivery.
Oh, they
Fort
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
They deported him.
Yeah, you belong here? Yeah. And the background check. That nigga holding the pizza still. Now you going back to Guatemala, motherfucker.
And he been for 10 years.
Fuck it. Hey, you know, man. You spicks, you niggas. The Lord is moving on you, man.
He said, look, give us a driver's license. He said, I don't got no driver's
And
license.
these
I don't got
motherfuckers,
no driver license, senor.
whether it be niggas or
10 years.
whether it be
We're by the cake.
yo, niggas do the same shit.
Fuck out of here.
One of my relatives got locked up.
Yeah.
And my mom and them will write the judge to let him come out for his son, just to go see his son. And the judge said, you know what, let the nigga around go see his sons. You people are for real.
He should have wrote to Kim Kardashian, because Kim Kardashian got some nigga woman. 22 years she was locked up.
Yeah,
and they got the
yeah.
bitch clemency.
Oh yeah?
That's
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, she got flubber.
Or you could make a petition with Kim Jong-un,
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll pardon them.
and you know.
I ain't part of you.
Oh, yeah.
America get hit with missiles.
Yeah, man. But the
that's a
Most
good
High
thing
is
about
moving on
you.
you, Jakes. The Most High is moving on you, fucking Jakes,
Well,
man.
fuck you all. You're not our people, man. All right? You're not
You know, who that? Yeah, we ain't worried about it. Yeah.
But they don't give a fuck about us, man.
Well, look at the reactions we're getting out here right now. We ain't on the highways and the byways.
Yeah.
We in the hedges, and we still getting the same reactions.
Yeah.
Here.
And they don't even know what we're talking about. Like
Yeah.
you said. We ain't say nothing derogatory against her
Yeah,
or the
the
nigga
brother was
woman.
reading the scripture.
And she's shaking her head.
Yeah.
Even break it
They
down.
don't even know the Bible. No, they don't know the Bible.
Why? Because we're blocked. Because we're blocked. First of all, bitch, this was written for us. It's our book.
That's right. That's
And
right.
you know what? And guess what? Another thing, you old hag. You're gonna be underneath us in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Because when you come back as a young woman again, you're gonna be in total order.
Yeah. And you're
You,
gonna
ain't, you ain't gonna look at us in the face, you bitch.
That's right.
Yeah, them two sons, them two boys is gonna be all behind.
They're gonna be over there, and they had respect.
Yeah.
Too young. I expected them to be. I thought there was some.
I had like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they came here cool. She just had a whack in her head. Black. That's another thing too. The black chicks,
Black and weak.
women overall, but these black bitches, boy, more so because they know they lack certain things like hair and all of that.
Yeah, yep.
You know, they have to make themselves be seen.
Be seen, yeah.
And she's an old hag. Ain't nobody want no old hag.
No,
You know? What do you want? Who wants a granny?
That's what she was.
All that granny can do for me is make some cookies.
Quaker Oats.
You know, there's some oatmeal cookies. You know,
Irrelevant.
fuck on a damn granny. That's satanic.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the truth.
Proverbs 12 and 10 real quick. It says, a righteous man regards the life of beasts, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Tender mercy of the wicked is true. When a white man's being merciful and tender, it's fucking cruelty,
Yeah,
man.
there's something behind it. Something behind that
It's
scene.
so behind. Pac will tell you that, like, although he come crouching, humbless and down, they believe at the end of the day,
Well,
it's not for your good.
Right. It also says, as iron does rusted, so does
So does his wickedness. The so-called white man doesn't do nothing out of the kindness of his heart. Once the so-called white man comes to you in any type of form, you better know there's some type of deception. He's the devil. The scriptures say he bears out the sword and thing. At the end of the day, you go to these G7 summits and all these bullshit with President Trump. At the end of the day, it's to solidify America's power. Because America don't want these other nations gaining nuclear capability because they can't push them around. See, the time of pushing these other nations around is at its end. Because at one point when Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when they dropped it, and everybody followed them.
That's why the 50s was the best decade.
That's right.
Economically. because they were on top of everything. First of all, after they destroyed Germany and certain other parts, Germany was destroyed, Italy. Now you got to pay us to help you reconstruct your fucking land.
That's right.
That's what big money was coming to this place. All the steel companies here, all these different companies was helping to rebuild Germany, rebuild Italy, rebuild Japan. All right, after Hiroshima, all right, you better believe they was in on it to rebuild. They take dollars. The dollars poured in this place, But then what happened? All the other nations gained that technology. Start with the Russians. Like I said, the Russians are Edomites too. That's right. But then you get the Coops came up in there. And the Arabs. The Arabs are, we want a piece of this pie. Now they all have the same capabilities as this place has as far as nuclear power. Yeah. That's where Isaiah the 14th chapter comes into play, where it says, "Have you become as weak as we?"
Yeah.
Because now you're weak. You ain't on top no more. And that, brother, that height that they reached was for a short time. Because remember, prior to World War I, America was just here. It was America. You can wear your work on farm. Matter of fact, a lot of the immigrants, they touched down here first. Ellis Island, there's water here. You go down the street. Ellis Island, next to Liberty Island. They were processed through there. And what was happening was, not all of them stayed here. That's when they started. They conquered Gad out west. And they started telling the Irish and the Germans, look, let's go out west, go out to the Midwest. And it's open land. Let's take your claim. So they were going out there taking this claiming land that was in this. Said, this is mine. This is mine. It was free for all. Yeah. And they were all going out west as far as California. A lot of them nestled in Wisconsin. Some of them nestled in Kansas. They were just going out there. So the point I'm making is, at the time, they just come here just to get away from what the fuck they were getting away from. This place wasn't that super duper power yet until after World War II. Economically. Well, the 20s was their first economic boom. 1920s. For that decade. They fell. And what saved them really was the World War II. World War II is what really got this place back on its feet. Not no fucking New Deal. All the New Deal was whatever welfare proposition.
And if you want to go back further, what made America, what started America to be great, was the enslavement of our people.
Well, that goes without saying.
Because the main
that goes without saying.
the main export they had was cotton. And that made America. They still making money off that shit.
Well, you still got cotton families right now, right? Man. I personally know one.
Damn.
This dickhead, man. And he's gonna be my slave.
Yeah, yes he is. Yes he is, man. So it's coming, man. It's coming. Yahushua gets first dibs, and then once he gets his, we're gonna get ours too, because we're his friends, like you said. All right.
Yeah. Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the kingdom of Babylon and say, the king of Babylon, and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
Right. In other words, wow. Terrorism, at one time we thought you would never go down.
Exactly.
How did you keep it just stuck like that?
They thought that America was the kingdom of heaven. Huh? They
The
thought
golden
America, they faced that the Most High, God gotta be with these land and with these people because they're prospering.
Well, Esau teaches that shit. Say, look, God bless America.
Yeah, God bless
They
America.
really believe that the Lord is with this. They really believe the Lord wants this place to be in.
Well, we got like High Priest Ariel used to say, our elder, used to say, how the Lord gonna bless a place filled with lesbians, faggots, and homosexuals.
Right.
You can't bless a place like that. The Lord did that with Sodom and Gomorrah. That means that the Lord was with Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yeah, I mean he was pleased with Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. What happened with that God loves everyone? Then why did Sodom and Gomorrah happen? Hell, why did the flood happen? If the Most High loves everyone.
Why did he destroy Egypt?
Why did he destroy Egypt and save one people out of Egypt? Come on, man. You people, see, that's why you people, especially those who think they know the Bible, man, y'all don't know shit. And why? Because the Holy Spirit, the Lord didn't choose you. All right. So this ain't for you. Just leave it alone. That's what you got.
Like you mentioned Sodom and Gomorrah. When you go into the first of 3 angels, they went to Isaac. No, not Isaac. They went to Abraham. And they told them, look, we're going to go to Sodom and Gomorrah. And when the wickedness reaches full, then we're going to destroy the place. That's the same thing with America.
Right.
America is reaching to the point that the Lord is just going to say, you know what,
Right.
that's a fucking enough.
It's
of this
enough.
fucking
It's
place,
enough.
you know?
Right. Showing you that it's a certain particular time. Every kingdom has a particular time they gotta fulfill.
Yeah.
The Lord set their bounds at that path.
Right. The water. So and then when that time comes, it comes. You can't stop it. The angels are on their way. And once the Lord sent his angels, they ain't stop it, man. Right. Unless he tells them to stop. But America will totally eradicated, totally destroyed.
Good preach, right?
Yep, I got one after that.
This is 2 Ezra 4, verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the set measure be fulfilled. So it's a certain segment of time that the Most High has decreed for America. Only the Most High himself. You read Matthew 24, it says even Yahushua don't know the exact time. He knows that we in the spirit of that time, but he don't know the exact day. Only the one that the Father is sitting there. Look, I know when I'm ready for this place to be wiped up.
So that being said, how can the Father and Yahushua be the same person?
That's right.
What, he's hiding from himself? Yo, his right side knows, left side, yo.
You don't put himself into a trance in the mirror and then,
yeah.
All right, now I forgot.
Like the hobgoblin and shit. Look at the mirror, start talking to you. Yeah, Spider-Man, he's the devil. You gotta kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? You gotta kill him. You understand me? Yeah. People are fucking crazy.
He was stupid, man.
No, people are fucking assholes. Yeah. Go ahead.
That was basically
all right, so I got a precept here dealing with America. Some prophecy, because this is the year of prophecy. We can't forget that. All right, Isaiah 26 and 4. It says, Trust ye in the Lord forever. For in the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, is everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high. And who's on high right now? Esau. Esau's still on high. He's still in that position, right? Until the Lord bring him down. That's what the Lord said. Wait patiently for him until he rises up to the prey. The prey is Esau, man. Okay, he's the one calling the shots right now. All right. The lofty city. What's the lofty city? America. And America is a city because no matter where you go from east to west, north to south, you are a United States citizen, which makes this a great big city. All right, because they follow the same fucking laws. All right. He layeth it low. He layeth it low, even to the ground. How's he gonna do that? With thermal. They got something called ground zero. Thermonuclear missiles, man. 200 million gonna be shut off, and it's gonna melt rock, molten rock. Molten rock is lava, pretty much.
That's what it is, yeah.
All right. And he layeth it low, even to the ground. He bringeth it even to the dust. That links up with right. See the dust. You can get that, yo. It said the foot shall tread it down, even the feet of the poor. That's Israel, and the steps of the needy. Because we're not gonna inhabit it after they get destroyed. But what that means is we are gonna have rulership over the world, you know, over them, over Esau, right? Over the nations. The way of the just is uprightness. Thou most upright. That's another title for the Most High, the most upright. Thus weigh the path of the just. Yea, in the way of thy judgments, O Lord, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, have we waited for thee? We have to wait. Can't take that. You can't be like that group, the one that start shit with the Romans. Yeah, the Sakari. You can't be like the Sakari, the Zealots. Right? You can't be like them. All right, you gotta wait. You can't take this man down by carnal strength. You gotta be spiritual. All right. Somebody get Romans 8. So yeah. It says, O Lord, have we waited for thee? The desire of our soul is to thy name. So you got to know his name. His name is Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, right? And to remember With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. Now I'm like, oh, shit, let me get on the right side. Fuck this. It even said at the last trump, last day, they're gonna be coming in. You know, though they ain't do no work, they were not in the houses and bowels, but the Lord has allotted them to be saved. They were part of the righteous, the elect. All right, that the Lord can do that. It says, 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he and will the majesty of the Lord, and that's talking about damn devils. All right, Esau, the other nations. All right.
I got 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. It says, the book of thy order is worship. All right. What is this for white man? He's not like damn whole world worship.
You know, have rights over the parents. All right. Teaching that men should not talk to women or even look at them in a way that a man is supposed to. Trying to change the order of things. GMOs fuck up the foods, your water, your air, you breathe. Have you crammed this like a sardine?
All of this stuff goes media.
It's media.
You got TV shows about
TV
back
show.
modern.
Well, wait a minute, man. They always target the niggas first.
Yeah, that's programming.
Niggas are always the first to get targeted with anything. They say they target you niggas with Medea. Any nigga, a real man supposed to know that a man ain't supposed to dress up like no damn woman. Yeah. But because your baby likes watching it, I'm gonna watch it with my baby. And that's promoting homosexuality, transgender, and all kind of fucking. You know?
Witchcraft everywhere.
Witchcraft everywhere. Well, going back to the television, the media, that's a tool of witchcraft. Because here it is, you might know in your mind as a regular guy in the world, yeah, I know being a faggot is wrong, but they keep putting up these anti-faggot movies, TV shows, anti-bullying, which really the anti-bullying means don't bully a faggot. That's what they're really saying, or a lesbian, right? And they put a false guilt trip on you. You say, well, you know what? They're all right, I guess. That's called. Yep, seducing spirit. That's called witchcraft. Yeah.
Right. Verse 656. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mystery. Because that's what the society's going to break down into. It's going to break down into anarchy. It's going to be all kinds of hell and mayhem out here. You know, get down to the society, man.
Yeah, man. The morals, man.
Right.
You know, yeah, society, they got no morals, man. You got nothing. You got chaos. You know, you got chaos, man. The chaos. That's right.
Hey, man, this is what's coming for Babylon.
That's right.
Great.
Which is not new. It happened to wicked kingdoms in the past to show motherfuckers what happened when you ain't right, man. But Esau don't believe in the Most High. So that's why they're gonna get destroyed. All right? Go ahead.
It says,
that was it. That's it, right? That's a wrap. All right. So with that, we're gonna close up. Shalom to the elect of Israel, death to Esau, to the other, to the 2/3, man. All right. Shalom to the elect. All right.